I think we got a letter, and I think we decided to do a job. I don't think we left to do either of those things. Is that true?
I think we were about to go off and do the. We were about to go off and do the job.
Yeah, I think it was the night before, right?
There we are. Ironwell. Okay, it was
Oh
Ironwell.
wait, cause I wanted to go shopping to get health potions. I don't believe that happened yet. Is that correct? Because I don't have any listed, and I don't remember talking about that. So I definitely want to do that before leaving
Yeah, me
again.
too. I would like to do that also.
What the hell?
I mean, sure. What are you trying to shop from Warrens? Health potions.
Oh.
What else? What did Aranoa need?
Rubber bullets, but that's not Aranoa.
Yeah, I don't. For now, just health potions. I'll keep you updated if I think of something else.
Well, in any case, he's got about 5 available, and they go for about 50 gold a pop.
5 total?
Mm-hmm.
Oy.
Well, I suppose
You live in a
taking
backwater
them all.
town. You live on the edge of society.
Do we each want one? Wait, how many people do we have?
We have literally 250 gold in the shared spoils. We could use.
Oh, and just buy it
that.
for the group? Sure.
Sure.
Cool. Put them in the shared spoils.
You are handed a small wooden crate filled with various repurposed whiskey bottles full of red phosphorus liquid.
Well, that's all I really needed, I think.
I mean, your wills are your own.
Alright, in that case, are we ready to mosey on?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Oops, do not worry, I did not do that to anyone.
I figured.
What was the letter? Oh, right. Never mind. I know.
Sweet. So, was that kind of like first business of the day that you're doing the shopping?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. And you are free to make your way out to Ironwell, which, as discussed before, good gravy. It is a little ways off on the coast, on the to the east of Arthavis. I said.
What are we going to do?
You have taken the task of where to go?
Missing persons?
Nope, you decided to do a stolen good recovery
Ah.
for one Cardinal Blackwood in Ironwell.
Do we know that name? Blackwood. That sounds familiar.
Mm,
Thinking of something else.
I think we know him beyond the job.
Can I do a history check? Am I good at that? I don't know.
I mean, sure, you can do that.
Oh, I'm not bad.
You got your headband.
Oh.
That name will ring a bell for you as you, in your travels. Ironwell is not completely unknown to you, I suppose. In this case, he is a prominent religious figure that sort of that town. You would know that the church that he oversees is of vast, and not much more to say about him, honestly.
Okay.
But as a party, I don't think that name has ever come up before until this moment.
Oh, alright.
Unless I'm not remembering something, but
I mean, it's a common name. I might be thinking of it from some show I watch or something.
probably. So you're going to set off on your trail, presumably in the direction of Brightfield. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Cool.
That's where I need to stop to commission. Where do I need to get my horse armor? Is that it, Phil? Or it said iron. Well, has that as would probably have that.
Possible. Arthavis definitely would. You already encountered that there, but Ironwell could. Ironwell, surprise, surprise, their main export is iron, and so that breeds.
Shit.
Well, it seems a
They are-
logical place for armor.
They
then.
are, for all intents and purposes, a mining town. So that kind of breeds a certain sort of industry in that area. I don't know. It's possible.
What did we decide to do with the prisoner?
Leave him and come back later and figure it out? I don't remember.
I knew we were sending a note to someone, or were we sending a note, or were we checking in person, right? To see if they had more info?
I do
Another
believe
town?
that the process is currently leave it to Justice, who is sending out notes about
Ah, okay.
whether anything like this guy is relevant.
I don't know why I'm completely blanking on everything in this game.
It's been a little
Whoopsie.
bit. Like, it's been since, I think, our vacation. Since we've been able to play.
Been a minute.
Yeah. There's a lot going on with us, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
Okay,
I think
well-
that Brightfield is the right way to go.
And Brightfield is 3 days away.
Yeah.
Oh, and we were discussing
That's right.
possibilities for pimping out our ride. That's what I remember.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
like not a,
That's gonna take a lot, but
well,
yeah.
well, both
Starting.
magical and mundane. Like we can make these tires, like we can reinforce things
Right.
on the
Yeah.
mundane side, but like to do the magical flight thing, that's gonna take a lot,
Perhaps Ironwell is the place for that as well.
perhaps. But
We can
Brightfield
brainstorm
first.
on our way there.
Absolutely. Especially about the mundane things. I'm sure we could come up with something that we can start working on.
I'm sure we'll notice improvements that are needed as we go.
Indeed. But yes.
So 3 days ride to Brightwood, which you find yourselves unaccosted over that 3 days.
What?
Certainly not in the way that you've been experiencing in the most recent history.
Welcome to change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
But as you creep through that last stretch of wood, that woodland road that leads up to the town of Brightfield, you can see that familiar, lash hold sign above with the crudely carved name of, is that what I called it? A Brightfield, that's what we said, above. Of course, the little creek that kind of runs through it as well.
They might have more health potions here. We could stock up even more.
Sure, they had a slightly larger shop here, I believed, right?
Anything would be a larger shop by technical.
Did you guys come to this town before? Yes.
I thought so.
Yeah,
I think
because it's on
this-
our way to Arthavis, right?
I think this is actually where we picked up rubber bullets to start with. I could be wrong about that.
No, I think you're in Arthavis for that.
Okay.
Here's my problem now. My memory of this group and the group I initially ran this campaign with in those early days are now starting to meld.
Uh-oh.
And did you guys ever go to a jeweler here?
I went to a jeweler. This is where
Okay,
I
that did
this is
happen.
where I
So
got my badge.
I think that's the only shop here you've been to is the jeweler and the jail, because you turned in Big Eldon and his gang here, and then the sheriff did that thing at the jeweler. There is a general store here as well. You'd be able to see it. The jail itself is when you come into town, there's like a main road. That main road kind of goes a hill a little bit and slightly to the right, and the jail is kind of right on the bend of that hill to the right. Does that make sense? And then there's a road that kind of turns into a bridge that goes over the creek. Across that bridge are maybe a saloon or something. Never went there, so we don't know. The jeweler shop is across the street from the general store, and the general store is right before the bridge. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Sure.
As you're coming into town, and there's also to your right as you first enter, not unlike Mayfield, it's kind of a standard way of doing things. There is a little postal area / wagon station, if you will.
Well, I'd like to head to the general store.
Sounds
Get
good.
more
And
health
the
potions.
general store itself, now that we're looking at it, it is on stilts above the river. It runs kind of through Brightfield
Fancy.
here. And so just you would note that you're not in the dirt, you are walking on like planked wood to get into this place. And the sign above reads Muds with a Z instead of an S.
Noise.
Very extreme.
I expect a Hot Topic vibe. No, like Spencer's vibe. Similar, but
a little bit different. I hear you.
And as you open the door and enter with that expectation, you are greatly disappointed as the interior is much like the Old West. The wood here
I guess
is
that makes sense.
warped and
muddy.
the pass through the section of where you walk in, yes, because people are assholes, and because there's a riverbank in town and people walking around, there is quite a lot of like mud and traction there, and people just kind of thread it in past the door, so it is a little muddy, yeah. And you hear a little bell chime as you open the door, and there's the sound of a bird. I don't know why I'm really emphasizing that. Starts making loud calls from the corner as you come in, and you see this kind of slightly hunched older gentleman, his back to you, You can see that he has like a waistcoat and a little apron wrapped around his waist as he takes a sheet from where he is behind the counter, lifting it up and tossing it over the cage. Hush now, hush now. And you can see he seems to be like an elderly elven man, so quite old indeed.
Wait, the bird is in a cage.
The bird is in a cage, correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
What kind of a bird?
You didn't get the chance to see before he threw the sheet over.
All right. At first, I thought it was gonna be a bird on his shoulder.
Good old-fashioned old Western pirate.
Let's just keep throwing more spice into this stew.
I'm sure once we get to the ocean, there's some pirates out there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Same time period.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, if we're following. Yeah.
Oh.
We
Hello
call
there.
those wave cowboys. Anyways.
Oh shit! Wave cowboys riding their wooden horses on the water plains. God damn it. Who does the talking in our group here?
He's
Well, I
gonna
just
turn
said
to you.
hello there.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
He has like Elton John style, like framed glasses.
What?
You know, the circular. What do they
Yeah.
call 'em? So what are you saying? What
With
about?
color and plastic and
No.
sparkles?
I see
No,
the star
no.
ones personally.
No. Wireframe. Sorry for choosing a different way to describe it. Wireframe.
We're like John
circular
Lennon.
spectacles. Okay, John Lennon. Sure.
Hello there.
And he's wearing a like what do they call those caps? Almost like a newsboy cap style, but period appropriate. I know I've seen him in games I play in that time period. Teeth sparse. You okay over there? All I hear
I
is
just thought how you described that. Teeth. Sparks.
well, you know what I mean now, right?
Yeah. Yes,
I know,
oh,
but
yes.
It was just funny. All right,
Well-
I'll try it again. Oh, god damn it.
Go ahead. Please.
Hello there.
His rings. No. Hey, welcome to my Mumfreeze. My name's Mudfree. How are you?
Wait, what's the place? I thought it was called Muds.
That's the name on the sign. My name's Mudfree.
Oh, okay. Do you have any health potions?
Huh?
Do you have any health potions?
I have health potions. You don't have to yell. How many would you like?
How many you got?
I have about 4 regulars, 2 larges, and 1 extra large.
I love it.
What are the prices?
Well, pretty standard. About smaller ones, as they say, the smalls or the regulars, excuse me, are the 350 milliliters to be more exact. They run you a good 50 gold. The
Right.
larges or the 750s. Well, 750 milliliter.
That's an
I hate-
interesting way of thinking about it. Like, superior health
appreciate
potions
it.
are just like bigger health
appreciates
potions.
that.
There's just more in there that you have to gulp down in the same amount of time.
I appreciate the detail.
That's awesome. It's very fun. Very, very fun.
Well, it's part of it.
Yeah,
I'm terrified of the supreme healing potion now.
yeah. right.
Yeah.
It's like
Ah,
a
the
full
1.75 milliliter. Huh?
Yeah.
The 1.75 liter.
gallon. The handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I made a choice a long time ago about potions, and so I had to stick to it. That's all.
It's good shit.
That's all.
It
That's how it
works.
works. But prices. He's got them, and he'll
Got
come
the
to him, believe it or
prices.
not, much faster than me because I'm just flipping through because I don't have those things in my mind because I'm a human being.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense too. So that tells me that the greater healings are gonna run you. Oh,
Excuse me.
All right.
there we go. I could part with him for 250. The big one, well, 3,750.
Whoa. That's not in game. That's me. Well, I'll buy the 4, one for each of my friends, as a treat to all of you. Well, the 4 regular, what smalls?
And I will buy a large, just in case. I'll have it on me for that 350 gold price, I believe was the quote.
Yep.
I'll third large.
I heard that so ever so faintly.
I'll take the other large. Is that
Okay.
better?
Sorry, I was like,
I just
okay.
adjusted my mic. It was a little far from my mouth, I think.
Sweet.
And do you happen to have any healing kits on hand? I've been reading a book recently, and it's the first 4 chapters. It wouldn't shut up about how cool healing kits are and how useful and easy to use they are. And I think I should just have at least one on me.
Right. I don't know that I've got myself one of them's put together per se, but tell you the truth, everything should be in here that we need. I could possibly whip you up something if you like.
Oh, I can do the shopping myself. I know exactly what's in it. Trust me, this book was extensive. If you just point me the direction, I'll put together the things and give me the price.
Well, sure. What you looking for?
Oh no, and then it's just
Yes.
stuff for the healing. Oh yeah, and we go through it. Boom, boom, boom.
He'll charge you 4 gold.
Oh, brilliant! And I'll add that. Thank you so much, kind sir. It's going to be very useful, according to this book.
Well, I'm just glad you're taking that stuff off my hands.
Fair enough. And while we're here, is there anything that you haven't been able to get rid of because it is a little too pricey for people to take it off your hands?
Pricey, but I certainly got stuff I can't get rid of. If you're interested.
Oh, I will.
Interesting stuff.
I'll definitely listen.
Well, first there's my ex-wife.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't want her.
Well, it sounds like you already got rid of her if she's ex.
Good
Ah, if only.
point.
We still live together. It's a weird situation. I know it,
Kids.
but
Yes.
you know, her new husband's pretty nice, and you don't want to hear my blows. Anyway,
I'm more interested than you'd reckon.
well,
Hope you charge him steep rent.
that's cute. I'm living with them. Anyway, things I can't get rid of. Well, I got a whole case of this mess, and he pulls out of the box and sets it on the table. Opens it up, kind of like there's just that moment of just like stale air escaping. Like this box hasn't been opened in a while, and you see like 12 jars that are just coated in dust. More than welcome to look at them and see if there's anything you like.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a look. I'm curious as to what this is.
Yes,
They-
sir, Giles, hell yeah.
As you reach in and pull it up, they seem to be like I guess I would categorize it as like a jam jar, if anything. There seems to be some dark, thick, viscous fluid inside, and it says Scorpion's Friend in a little filigree penmanship on a label.
Okay.
Well, bought this off a feller who came to town maybe 100 years ago by my count, and supposed to do you wonders. Grow your hair back, cure bullet wounds, make you freak in the sheets, if you know what I mean. But well, no one
do.
seems to want it.
And I don't. And
Hope you
Tower
didn't pay too much for it.
will slide that jar back into its case. Interesting, but I don't know exactly if it would work for me. And I'm also not that interested.
Not only is it a great aphrodisiac, it's supposed to be a hell of a cologne too.
Never been a
Have
problem.
you tried it?
Well,
There you go.
is there anything else I can get for you, lovely people?
Oh, I don't think we actually spoke last time we passed through. Do you happen to have any rubber bullets in stock for a standard revolver?
Folks around here don't usually want to shoot with rubber.
Fair enough.
Lead's usually preferred. Sorry,
Understood.
friend.
It is what
I
it
could have
is.
it special ordered for you, but I don't recognize your faces, so I can't imagine you hang around here too long.
Quite wise. I'm done.
I don't think I'm good.
Me for. Have a nice day, friends. Come back to Muds anytime.
All
Thank
right.
you. Is there anything else we need to do here? In
Would-
town, I mean.
Would you folks with the pulse like to stay in a bed tonight?
Yeah, we should find the inn, find the tavern. meal that we
Be
aren't
nice.
cooking over a fire.
It's pretty darn easy to find the tavern, as this town is not too much bigger than Mayfield, if at all. It's just a little more, it gets more traffic and it has more stuff, if that makes any sense. Where's my thing? Holding. That's what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm looking for. Oh well. You find it.
Hooray!
Seeing as I brought it up, I'll take care of the room for tonight. Do we want 1 or 2 or 4? What do we reckon here? I'm fine with staying with Aaron. No, I'm also fine with staying with all 4 of us.
Yeah, I'm fine with staying all together.
They may not have that many rooms available.
It's true. I'll ask, but I'll take care of it. If it's 2, then 2. If it's 1, then 1. Yes?
Hmm? Sounds good.
Okay. And I approach the innkeep. Who do I see?
You see a large half-orc gentleman, seems to be shining up a freshly washed mug that still looks dirty, a glass tankard mug, and kind of catches you as you're walking up. Welcome to the Warm Frog. How can I help you?
Why, thank you very much. Myself and my group, and I point over my shoulder, are looking for either a single large room or a couple of smaller rooms to stay in for the evening, as well as some provisions and drinks for my friends over there. What do you happen to have available?
We got pretty much 3 rooms. They're empty currently. I think. Kind of looks up towards the ceiling of this room, waits a moment. Yeah, I think they're empty.
Comfortable for 4, or would you recommend 2 per room?
Depends how friendly y'all are. I've seen a gentleman or 2 go up with 3 ladies once, so, you know.
Let's go with 2 rooms.
Okay. One night?
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was a question. Yes.
Alright. It'll run you about 5 silver.
Does that include dinner?
You want dinner too?
Yeah, just for the 3 of them. And some drinks.
Well, how many drinks?
Just a round to start with of your basic ale or grog or beer or mead, whatever you happen
So
to
you
have.
wanna start a tab then?
Sure, let's go with that.
I'll take the 5 silver for the rooms now. You'll settle up before you leave.
Sounds great. And
Checkout's at 11:30.
yes. It's smoking in the room. Is that okay?
Well, it's made of wood, so I prefer if you didn't.
Fair enough.
Okay. You're free to use the river to bathe if you want or swim. And,
Cool.
Sometimes some of the boys get rowdy down here and play 5 fingers, so if you're feeling lucky, hop on in.
No, well, thank you very much. I appreciate the information. And I'll head off to my group and let them know. I ordered some dinner and some drinks to go. I opened a tab, and we have a couple of rooms ready for
Oh,
us.
thank you.
Yeah, no trouble at all. So, what are we going to do about this guy on our back, sending us letters, wanting us to come?
Yeah, did we make a decision at all?
I don't believe so. I think we were ignoring it last time.
I
But-
believe we sent a letter explaining why
That is
Yes,
right.
that's
true.
true.
My
we
bad.
feel really
Yeah.
bad about this.
Yep.
That
yep,
was the letter I
that's-
was
yep.
thinking of before.
Okay. Never mind. We already have that planned. Well, our travels are long and hard.
Glasses of ale begin to be placed in front of you at the table, and you see that same gentleman is the person doing it. Here's your keys. And he gives you 2 keys. They are on this little cord that's attached to 2 petrified frogs.
Thank you kindly.
Meals be out shortly. Solders back off. You see, and looking around the space, you can see there are like two, maybe 3 other people in this tavern. It's not very big either. It's probably only like maybe 20 by 30 space at best. This little communal space, and there is a little staircase on the left side of where the bar is that kind of goes up to a lofted area. That appears to have some rooms. Just so you know, don't want to stop you from talking with each other, but just want you to understand your surroundings.
Boy, all this traveling is making me tired.
Yes, it's a good thing we have those rooms available to us.
That is nice.
As you wait in the silence,
Yeah.
moments later, plates of hot beans begin to be placed in front of 3 of you. And the same gentleman turns to Tower. You want some
oil or something?
Oh, no, I appreciate that. I do, but I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Saunters off.
So, how should we go about reinforcing the wheels on the fucking thing? On the cart. Oh, that's not a real question, but if you want to answer it, go for it.
It's not my area of expertise.
Well,
And
I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like, yeah.
Lynn is probably absent-mindedly running a finger over his forehead.
There's a semi-fresh scar there.
What's that?
Hmm?
A scar?
Yep.
Yeah, remember when a
Where I
big-ass
got
laser
beamed.
shot him through the forehead?
Oh, yeah, right. How's that feeling there, Sheriff?
It's still there. It's healing up pretty decently, though.
But
That's
it's
good.
not. I'm just kidding.
I don't
We
know.
saw some. Oh, go ahead.
It just feels like a lot. I'm not sure if it's a pressure or if it's a lack of pressure.
Timpang.
He's going to actively stop doing that now. So, any of y'all know what Blackwood is like?
No.
Had I met him before, Dom? Was that, or I just know of him?
I think you just know of him.
I just heard a bit about him, just his position, but other than that, I don't know much. How far out are we from Ironwell? Is that it?
Ironwell is on the coast of this region, or closer to the coast of this region, and so you are about 4 days from Arthavis, and Ironwell is probably a good 4 or 5 days from Ironwell, I think, something like I said before.
So are we planning to avoid Arthavis still, or what are we going to do about that?
I do believe we were trying to skirt around Arthavis, yes.
Yeah.
If
Sounds
at all
good.
possible.
Would that add on some extra time then?
Absolutely, it's off the main, it's off the beaten path, really.
Day or...
Hard to really nail down,
Okay.
but the area around Ironwell is naturally a little more rocky and rougher terrain because of the what is coming out of there essentially. So
Say, Tower, you were mapping when we were going out before.
That's right.
Do you have a map of this region, and we could figure out the best route to go around Arthavis?
Well, I did wander this area for a long time. However, I wasn't doing a lot of mapping back then, although I might have some memory of the best way about going about it. General layout of terrain, settlement, and other features. That's a whole thing. I do have a pretty good memory about geography and whatnot. I don't necessarily have a specific map, but I might be able to figure it out.
you would know that there's a portion that if you're not traveling by way of train, or if you're not using the main road like from Arthavis, not that you couldn't either, like going out of your way and trying to get back, but the region that is not roaded, is that the right word? To Ironwell, closer you get to Ironwell, it's going to be kind of craggy, rocky, and kind of tough to get through. That's why, like, years before, it was consciously like dynamite. Dynamite was consciously used to like blow sections to create safe passage. Am I making that clear? So, you don't have to go that way, but it's just not as streamlined and easy. That can be good, that can be bad.
If we haven't reinforced the wheels of the cart, it might be difficult terrain. Towards the end of the travel there, it might be best to just use the road up to Arthavis and skirt around the city itself and get back on the main road on the other side. That way we stay on good roads throughout most of the travel. It's just getting close to Arthavis at all, whether or not we want to do it, or we can do the risky thing and pass straight through Arthavis and continue on.
Excuse me.
And having been there, I mean, Arthavis is arguably a pretty large city. Like, so if that helped, like these are small places that you've been traveling to recently, like Mayfield and Brightfield and stuff. They're very compact, but Arthavis is like 100 times their size
It
with
might.
districts.
I do feel like we stand out a bit with this cart.
That's true too.
Maybe I'm wrong. But perhaps, if we were wanting to travel through, I would think it would be less conspicuous to not have the cart. But that's an issue too.
Well, we do have a covering for the cart now, which we never had before. That would disguise the bars.
That's
There
right.
are plenty of covered carts around. It's really the metal of the bars, I think, that is the peculiar thing about it. And it's, as long as we don't plan to stay a night in the city proper, I think we might be able to have a good chance of passing through Arthavis without being noticed in a short time there. Especially if we did things like cloaks, maybe there might be some cloaks that might be able to cover us and hide our identities a little better.
Well, and some people could ride in the covered cart section too.
Oh, very true. Yes.
I mean, I guess I'm willing to try it, but I don't know. Maybe Aranoa might have more to say on this one. And
Right.
I'd be willing
I
to go
was
with
gonna
that
ask,
decision.
are there any shops in town for not just carts, but just like, I don't know, an armorer or someone who, not an armor, like someone who works on big stuff, metal, big wood stuff?
Not so much in this town. This town does have a stable. Towards that would have been to like when I said that the post office was to the right. The stable area would be to the left. And that kind of work can happen there sometimes, so it's a possibility. But I wouldn't say that this town looks like it's incredibly equipped for something like that. It looks to be more like river life, like fishing, game from the woods. It's got the jewelry shop. It's got a general store. There's some housing intermixed in that as well. That's kind of like elevated in the ways that you might see in like Marin to a certain extent. That's kind of wrong
Sure.
because that's but you know what I mean. Like
Mm-hmm.
the layout of this town is not flat. It is like built into like elevated hillsides and such. And there's trees through it as well. Other shops. Yeah, it's just not striking me as the kind of place that has like full
Sure.
on smithing.
Then I
But
suppose it'd be worth.
this is where your friend was, if I recall. You had a leatherworking friend or somebody or a
Oh,
carpenter. Carpenter was here, guild person.
yeah.
So they do
Then
carpentry and such.
I'd want to go and check in with them then.
Mm-hmm.
What was their name again?
Really good question.
Did I write this down? One sec. Yeah, I don't have it.
See a name on here that I don't know if it's for that, but it says Geraldine, and it's just by itself. I'm just wondering if that was it. Here we go.
Oh wait, no, Sora.
Sora.
We're-
That sounds right.
Yeah, we're in Brightfield. Brightfield, right?
Yep, that's true. Because I was
Sora.
like, why did I name them Sora?
Mhm.
Damn you, Kingdom Hearts. That's who it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's who it was.
Okay. Then
And
I want to go see Sora.
And if my memory also serves, they do present and identify as female. But yeah, they are there in their workshop that is somewhere in the vicinity of the places I've described in this town of note already, kind of tucked away a little bit, kind of on the other side of, like, if I say there's that little bridge that goes over the river from the main road to the left, her shop is across that bridge, kind of around the bend from where the saloon is, and there's even like a little mill over there near where she works, like a water mill. And then that road is the road that leads up and out of town and eventually takes you to Arthavis if you keep traveling out that way. She is there, and she is in the midst of, my tool knowledge for woodworking is not the best at times, but I'm envisioning that big tool that's just a big blade, and then it goes for like 2 feet or more, and then it has the wooden handles on each side that you hold and just start hucking pieces of wood off of something. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You with me? She is there. She has
Sorry,
some sort
my
of
mic was up. Yes.
okay. She is using that specific tool. She has a piece of wood that she is working on two like makeshift donkeys, as we call them.
hmm
That those yeah. If anyone doesn't know what that is, let me know. Otherwise, I assume you know what it is. And she is seems to be shaping a piece of wood. Has a bit of a curvature to it at this time. Uh, Wearing safety goggles, of course. And why the hell not? She'll be in full like coverall, like the kind that's just like, damn it, how do I describe it to make sense? You know that classic look where their hair is up, they have the goggles on, they have like the white undershirt, and then the like the brown coveralls that are like straps around the shoulder goes into like work shoes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And gloves. That's what she's wearing. And as you walk in, she kind of like lifts her goggles up for a moment, kind of looks through the haze of her work. Oh hi,
Hey, Sora. How you been?
fine. Haven't seen you here around in a while.
Yeah, we've been all over the place, getting into all kinds of business. We're actually kind of just passing through, but I wanted to stop in and see how you were doing and see if you might have any ideas for a little project I was thinking of.
Well, I'm all ears. She gives you kind of a wink. As you'll note, she is a half elf.
So we have a cart. My group and I have a cart that I built. I really like it. I think it's a really solid frame, but it's leaving a little bit to be desired as far as like not sticking out like a sore thumb. So I was wondering if you might have any ideas of something I could that source from you and use to cover up the iron frame of our cart. I know you mostly work with wood, that you might have maybe connections with someone who could make a cover, or if you had an idea that was made out of wood. I just don't know of one myself.
Are you talking about the cage of this wagon?
Yeah.
But you
'Cause, right, we
you
want to
have
make
the
it more
you have
more
the worm
stealthy.
skin tarp, right? Talking about more than that.
Oh, yeah. I guess making it maybe not look quite so. I'm assuming it probably looks pretty odd, like it's a weird texture.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it would look a little weird, at least up close. Okay, so she just kind of takes that in from you and like, well, I ain't used to making things look less ostentatious, but I suppose we could throw up some wood paneling on the sides, and if you got a covering, we could probably stain it or something, tone
Yeah,
it down, and
that'd be great.
it's hard to
I
know
wanted.
without seeing it, but I'm just based on your
Oh,
description.
come outside. Come outside with me.
Okay, she'll follow you out to her. And
Um.
did you bring her Sala? I
Oh
assume.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I I assume people are just out in the area around the cart.
Oh yeah. I was just hanging around the cart. Totally.
Yeah, whatever we make, I'd like for it to be removable and easy to, for us to store somehow. But I figure I once we get it going, once we have an initial design, I can work on that with my current skills. And I
This
can
conversation
make that
as you're tranching up to
Yeah.
the wagon here. And then Tower, can you make a perception check, please?
I can make a perception check.
Just chilling by where this wagon can be kept, which, based on the size of this place, is either up by the jail, but you don't really have business with the jail, so that would be a little weird. Would be most likely back by where I said the stables were, just because that's kind of where like vehicles, in quotes, horses and such are kept. You do clock a guy kind of near the post office, kind of up on the corner on is that called a stoop? Is that what I'm thinking? You know how when there's like a little baby porch like leading up to those? Is that what that is? He's kind of like leaning up against one of the pillar beams of one of the buildings right there, just kind of eyeballing you. He looks a little worse for wear, and when I mean that, I mean his clothes seem a little distressed. He seems to be a little on the dirty side himself. He is wearing a stalker hat. It looks to be made out of some sort of hide leather, and you can see that there's a band around that stalker hat that is made of some kind of animal teeth. And he's just kind of sitting there, arms crossed, minding his own business. But every once in a while, you kind of lock eyes with his as he's kind of assessing that situation for like looking away. And then Aranoa and of course Sora walk up with this conversation. Well, let me get a look at her. She kind of gets up close and kind of makes it from the front, kind of looking around at the wheels, looking underneath to see what the axle work kind of looks like. And how that's crafted.
Oh, and while you're down there, I'm thinking of, is there anything we can do to reinforce, the mechanisms down there, make sure that they're not gonna break down if we're going over, say, unbeaten path or rocky terrain? Anything you can think of to help with that?
And yeah, if you're there close, Tower will throw in yes, especially rocky terrain. We are heading into a rocky area. Nice to meet you, or meet you again, sir.
Oh, no, or sorry, Tower. This is Sora. Sora, Tower.
Hello.
She's kind of gives you a nod to what you're saying, Tower, kind of looking around. I ain't much of a metal worker myself, but we could always go with a harder wood for the wheels, maybe. Something a little more sturdier. Couple braces here and there might help. I do have some fasteners to tighten things down. Looks like it's got solid bones. That's good. That means,
Well, thank you.
yeah, you did it. I mean, was this already a cart when you got it?
I don't remember.
It was.
Yeah, but I built the iron structure to go on top.
Oh, it's pretty well done. I'm impressed.
I
She's gonna
think I
get up
also
from.
added the door in the back.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna. Oh, really? She's gonna get out from underneath and kind of walk around the side and knock on the wood a little bit. Yep, don't look infested. When she gets to the cage and looks in, she's gonna take about 14 steps backward. Shit! As she locks eyes with the baby owlbear in the back.
Oh, no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
no,
no.
no, no. It's okay. That's just Ursula. She's our companion. She's along for the ride with us.
Okay. Well, it would have been nice to know. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Very
Sorry about that.
Was not expecting to see an owlbear in the middle of town. Okay.
What's Ursula doing?
Owlbearing. Periodically looking around, sniffing around, tweaking their head further than it should be, making owlbear noises.
Being adorable.
Yeah.
Is that what an owlbear sounds like?
Who knows?
You couldn't hear those noises, could you?
No.
Discord. Oh, that's sad. I was doing like a and a.
So you try it again?
Yeah, it wasn't doing it either. That's so shame.
I mean, like a split second sometimes, but
Yeah.
you
I got an
don't get
idea.
the whole effect.
I got an
Yeah.
idea that could be like detrimental to our entire experience, but it's worth trying. If I turn this off and then I go,
Yeah.
That worked.
I turned off the noise suppression, so you might hear.
Okay.
But as I'm DMing, I think it might be better if you get sound effects sometimes than not hear our horn.
Yeah, I don't think it's the problem at all.
You don't think it's a problem. Anyways, yeah, Ursula is in a new place and taking in new sights and probably scared-ish, but probably more excited than anything.
Tower's been keeping an eye on her, like, as usual,
Mhm.
just making sure that everything is smooth.
But I think most of us know what it's like to have a dog in a car.
Yes.
It's not too different.
Oh, especially with our dog, man. Our dog is so good in the car. Anyway, I'm very happy with our dog. We made a good choice.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's barking at anybody, but she is like commanding space.
Sure.
And sometimes her snout goes through the bars to kind of like sniff as like a horse rides by with a passenger or something. Just, nothing aggressive, but all inquisitive. Yep. And what the hell is this tart made out of? This ain't leather.
Oh,
Or any leather I work with.
yeah, that's a giant.
I mean,
What
it's.
did we decide to call it, guys? I don't remember.
Worm?
Did we have a name for it, or was this one just a giant worm?
I think we just went with giant worm.
Okay,
I think,
well,
was it graboid?
there you go.
Did we say graboid?
Maybe.
No, worm. It was worm.
Okay, there you go.
You weren't kidding, were you?
Yeah,
She's slowly
listen.
bringing to Joe Exotic. Pretty soon she's gonna be like,
All right, I'll fix it for you. As soon as I get a hold of that bitch, Carol Baskin.
anyways, that's fine.
Yes, we've seen a lot of odd things out there, and we made do with what we had.
I think it will take the die, but it is a little weirder than I thought.
Oh, we're dyeing it. That's cool. Are we gonna go with any particular color, or is there some kind of design we want to put on it as well? Oh, we're going low visibility, right?
Low pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe not a design.
So,
Sorry, I got excited for a moment. I thought it was going to be a.
well, we can still maybe do a design, but maybe it is a subtle design. Something that helps us blend in.
I have no idea what that would mean, but that sounds great.
Um,
You know what I'm picturing Sora as this whole time, and I'm realizing it is the chick on Stardew Valley who does all the stuff that you know what I mean.
Leah?
Like you go buy, yeah. Is that who it is? That where you're like, I want to upgrade my house. I want to build this
Oh no,
building.
that's
oh
Robin.
no.
Okay,
Robin, yeah.
I keep thinking of Robin when I'm thinking of her. So
Leah's the one that you could date who is an artist that works with wood, I think.
Yes.
oh
Yeah.
He lives by the lake.
Yeah.
yeah, she does. Works with wood, that is.
Oh.
I don't-
For some reason, I personally imagine what's her face from Atlantis.
Square
oh
pants.
yeah, well I mean that makes sense. That makes sense too. It's the clothes that I described. Really.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was so close. So, anyways, you get it's somewhere in between the two, I'm sure, for copyright reasons. Anyways, yep, I can try and dye it for you. I mean I'm an artist with wood, but I ain't much of a painter.
I can work on the leather part of it. I have some leather working tools with me, and
Uh-huh.
you know, if you have a basin I can use for dyeing and everything, that'd be helpful. Workshop area, and you know, I thought maybe we could work on it together. I thought, you know, as fellow guild members, we could collaborate and help each other. And of course, I would be willing to pay you for your time too.
Oh well, I ain't worried about that right now. We'll work that out later.
Yeah, but just know that I just wanted to collaborate with you because I'm trying to extend myself to further reaches of our area, and I want to help make it a better place. And I thought part of that is working with people to do that.
Okay. Well,
All right. Uh, yeah. Let's get to work.
sure. So yeah, I think maybe some harder wheels. How's that sound?
Yeah, I think that'd be great. And maybe
At
even
least for a
adding
start.
some kinds of I don't know. I was thinking studs or something, but
Mm,
I would rather
mhm.
have something that's removable.
What do you mean? Like the wheels be removable, or like a snow chain situation? Is that what you're
Yeah, I
talking about?
guess more like that.
Okay. Well, I guess you got your pick here. I've got some teak that I can spare, probably enough to make some wheels. I've also got some walnut. Preference?
Hold on, I'm gonna actually look them up too.
Oh gosh.
Let's go with a walnut.
Okay. And yeah, I really feel like you want these attachments to be metal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that may be so.
But I'm willing to take a crack between the
I
two of us.
also have, yeah, I have proficiency with my smith's tools as well. So I could help you with that, or I could give it a shot while you do the carpentry side of things.
Sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt you two, but exactly how long will this project take? We were planning on moving forward pretty quickly. I don't mind staying around for a little while. I am curious.
Well, it does take a little while to craft some wheels.
Sure, of course, and I mean no rush.
This is always this could be something that we come back to, and or maybe Sora continues to work on building the wheels, and we come back and can work on adding the studs at a later time. But I know if we are planning on going over Rocky Area, we might need it coming up now. So.
Exactly. That's why I think we should take care of it now, but
Yeah.
the amount of time it's going to take is a matter of curiosity.
Right. What do you think, Sora?
If I about my current project, which is fine. It's fine. It's for personal. 4 times 3 times 6. Yeah, I could probably get her done. Wheels at least. Day and a half.
Sure.
Work through the night, but I don't mind.
And while you're doing that, I can find a place to be working on the studs themselves and preparing anything that you finish.
As far as you mean the metalworking of this whole.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind. I have no expertise, but if somebody's overlooking me and giving me instructions, I could put in the work towards dyeing what needs dyeing at least.
We don't need you dying.
Oh no, not that kind of.
He gives you a wink.
Uh, I'm sorry. Humor is sometimes hard. I'm sorry. I don't know. But I could work towards the changing of the color of the worm tart.
Well, it's pretty easy once you just mix up the mixture. Add the additives for the coloring, and then it's just about how are you with the paintbrush?
Oh, not great, but I can.
You ever stain a fence or?
Oh, no.
We'll get you set up. I'll show you
Yes.
how. Real easy.
Yes, I'm sure.
I could also work on adding the, oh man, what was it you said? The things to the side of the wagon.
Paneling?
Yeah, paneling.
I mean, just to shore it up. That's all I was thinking.
So between the three of us, a couple days work here. I think we can hit the road after that.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, I can get those wheels done in about a day and a half. If I start now, work through the night, I don't mind. We'll be good.
Sounds like a fun project for the three of us.
Well, I got shit to do now. She's gonna start walking back to her place.
Will I be able to come and work at your workshop, wherever you do your work? Share some space with you?
Yep.
And I'll have Mercury pull over the cart and care of that business there. I'll meet you where you tell me to go.
The bridge is, in fact, just big enough to get a cart of that size across it while still allowing about 1 horse worth to ride the other direction. Is made of wood, believe it or not.
I'm sure it's
But is pretty
great.
solid.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a great bridge with Sora around.
And that work will start commencing immediately. What about everybody else in this town?
I don't know.
You're all welcome to come with us and help if you want.
I guess so.
I'm more than willing to help paint a wagon.
This could be a group activity for the benefit of the group.
If anybody has any painting skills, please feel free. I am a good set of hands.
Should we put a Red Raven logo somewhere?
Undoubtedly, yes. No. Maybe
A small one. No, a small one. Just like a hidden one. Not to, announce ourselves, but just to claim it.
I hate to tell you your horses are branded, are they not?
They are branded, yes.
So there's that too. So you'll never completely get out of
But
it.
Sure.
a brand on a horse is much harder to spot
agree
than
with
a
you.
big
I-
logo painted
I-
on the
Yeah,
side
it's not
of
going
the
to be a big
wagon.
thing.
I
Definitely not a big thing.
100% agree with you. I'm just saying, like,
But now
You
that you
already
bring it
are.
up, though, like
you already are like somewhat identifiable
Would
in
it be
some
s-
scenarios.
would it be suspicious to have some kind of leather covering for our horses that might cover these brands as well? That now that you bring it up, it's something that might be thought
To
about.
have as the.
That's not usually a behavior that people on the up and up do,
Sure, that's fair.
but I can go walk around my neighborhood and look at people's in-car windows if I want. Doesn't
Sure,
mean I'm gonna
sure.
break into them, so but I might get the cops called on me. That's all I'm saying.
That makes sense.
But that is something you could totally do as well if you wanted.
Yeah, that seems like a bit much.
And at least for the rest of this day's work, there'll be a montage of, at one point, Sora showing Tower the paint the fence up, down, like Karate Kid.
It's kind of hard to get the proper amount of pressure with the wrist servo, But after a while, it becomes very monk-like.
By the end of this evening, you are able to use a paintbrush as well as any common folk can.
Awesome. That's all I've ever wanted. In my real life, too, I'm terrible with paint.
You can serviceably paint something. You might end up with some paint on you in the process, or in this case, it's like a lacquer, I think. But or the dye, the tan dye. But you never come away clean from your work, but you can do it.
Cool.
Did Flint go with this group as well? Is everybody just like rubbing hands together?
All of us.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
So I guess
But-
it's a couple days worth of work on this one project all together. Every now and again, Tower will do like coffee runs for everyone and get food and whatnot.
Well, this is just the first day that I was talking about.
Okay.
This like the beginnings of it, and by the time you're starting this work, this is like the half day portion of your work. Sora has instructed you to do that, so now you're doing that. You guys are painting things. She has blocked out essentially the wheels. Now they need to be refined and actually made into serviceable wheels. And it is time to hang your hats for the day from her shop.
I hope they still have
Let's
rooms
go get
available.
dinner.
Yes.
Sorry, you should come with. I'd
As
like to treat
you leave this shop, you can see that gentleman I told you about before is standing outside near your cart, as well as a robust, well-dressed, opulent individual. He has a mustache that does curl on the sides. His garments are like a burgundy, and he has like a green. What is the word? What do they call it? Not floral, the vest, but it's the pattern. It has that like swirly Paisley. Thank you. I could not for the life of me come. It is like a green and gold paisley vest, but like burgundy suit.
Standing around our cart.
They seem to be looking at the contents therein.
Speaking of walking around looking into car windows.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But like the way that this gentleman is commanding the space is that there is as if there is nothing weird about it, no wrongdoing. They have every right to be doing this. That is the energy that is exuding from this individual. And they seem to be in the midst of a inaudible conversation that is like just between the two of them.
Excuse
They're
me,
back.
gentlemen. Is
Ah, wunderbar! Hello!
hello.
You are the owners of this wonderful cart?
We are.
Ah! Welcome to Brightfield. Your first time here?
No, we've been here a couple times.
Well, to the chase, yes?
Please.
I could not help but notice your beautiful animal, yes?
She is beautiful.
My name is Baron Heinz. You understand?
Nice to make your acquaintance.
Yes. I will give you gold for your animal, yes?
I don't believe she's for sale.
We are certainly not looking to sell her at all, no. How much gold were you looking to offer?
2,500, yeah?
Well, again, that is an interesting number, but we were not looking to sell her for any price, especially not for an amount that we could easily find ourselves.
Heinz like you. How about 4,000, yeah?
Again, not looking to sell her is the key here.
The gentleman that's kind of standing a little bit behind him now, closer to your cart than this Baron, is going to whisper over his shoulder into his ear. 20,000,
Tower is going to hold steady and and say not for sale. While looking over its shoulder and being like, "What? Am I not being clear?"
Well, you did ask them to elaborate on the price.
Well, curiosity is one thing, but I
That leads a person to believe that you are perhaps willing to sell it.
ah
Yeah, you're
That's the
starting to
reason.
sound coy here.
that I understand. That's not what I was getting at. I
There
may
is
I
no
might
such
have.
thing as not for sale. Only price that is not correct.
Well, I do
We
hate to
will
break
find it
you.
together, friend. The price brings yes.
uh, I just don't see that number coming to mind. There is a strong emotional attachment, as well as feelings of care and love.
Hmm. How much is care?
We've got to be on our way. It was real nice meeting you.
Oh,
And
no, no,
we'll
no, no,
be
no.
off
Baron
now.
Heinz cannot let you walk away. You must come to dinner at Baron's house. We talk more. We have dinner. We have drinks. Maybe women. Or men. Uh, we friends. Then you care about Baron. Then price.
Is this your only goal in inviting us to dinner? Is to persuade us to give you our bear, or our owlbear, or are you open to what other things we may have to trade?
Yes.
Think check.
This,
I mean, we got plenty
I
of
mean,
different things.
this fella don't sit right with me.
I have recently been told that I lead people on a little bit much, so I'm holding back from putting more information into the conversation.
I
All right.
don't
The
trust.
answer is no. Well,
I
that's
don't
all.
trust. As I personally, I do not trust an individual who is able to start at 2,500 and jump to 20,000.
That's true. He has not acted in a very trustworthy way.
So dinner, yes. Yes.
I believe we
Not.
went with dinner. No,
I hear yes.
very odd.
if we say we'll go to dinner, will that shut you up?
Uh,
My house is right up there. You cannot miss. And he's pointing like above the others in this vicinity, like up back past the saloon. You
Oh,
can see
uh
a
huh.
quite large house up there in the hills.
There now it says uh huh, and just doesn't look at all. Like, okay.
Well, I look forward to talking to you even more, friends. Yes?
Have a nice day.
And he shall tranche away, his compatriot stalking behind him as he
Once,
passes your group, locking eyes with each of you, looking back to his destination behind his friend as they leave.
once they're far enough away that they're not within earshot, I say, well,
Sure.
we never actually said yes. And I was just meaning
And
to
we
just say
explicitly
that
said no.
we did.
to just get them to leave, and we don't have to show up for dinner.
Oh, agreed. I was not planning to.
We'll see how long this idea lasts.
Sweet. So you are left to your own devices. The time is about 6 in the evening ish.
So, dinner?
Yeah. To the inn and dinner. And did Sora come with us?
No, she stayed.
Did you catch that Sora was invited earlier?
Yes.
Okay, right on.
The meal does sound might nice about now.
Sounds good.
And you find your way into the Warm Frog,
Gross.
which now you can see the the signage, a anthropomorphic frog, in a comfortable looking chair, a toasty fire near its feet, and
Fuck
there are
you.
about
Sorry.
yeah.
The
As
full
there is a small
Drink
amount of
for my friends as well.
revelry here, as there's two individuals at a table. There's about 4 tables in this place, and one of them in the corner has 2 guys, and one is
has a knife in their hand. They are stabbing the table in between their fingers rapidly. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
hear shouting, and there's about 4 other people around that group doing that.
So
Every once in a while, you
disrespectful to the
hear
table.
a cry of excitement or pain in the midst of that game. But ales are poured and brought to your table, get placed down in front of you.
The barkeep did mention that they did the finger fillet game here every now and again.
Anything else?
I think they were
Besides
looking
ale.
to eat, 3 of them.
3 dinners.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Okay.
What's on the menu tonight?
It's a plate of beans that you get a short time later.
This is very funny. I just got delivered a plate of dinner as like in real life.
Oh, how
Got-
nice.
It just got handed to me. It's not beans.
Could you
Bullshit.
handle the dog's food?
Oh yeah, I can handle the dog's food. Make a right dog's dinner of this.
That sounds like a saying, but I don't feel like it really is.
It's a British saying,
Is it?
probably. They say a lot of weird shit.
Probably. So you just said that, but you didn't actually know.
No, I know
Are
it
you
is. It's a.
gaslighting me?
No, I'm not gaslighting you. Not yet. You're crazy. Um. No. Dog's dinner is really a British saying. I was saying probably as a joke.
Scratch that. It has 3 tables. That sounds cozier, doesn't it?
Yes.
But you are given a plate of beans, the 3 of you, much like last
Yeah.
night.
Just beans?
Just beans.
Wow.
Are they good?
Well, they're beans.
Arano pulls out a little satchel, sprinkles it on top of her food.
Oh yeah. We got a thing for this, don't we? Don't didn't you have like sprinkly? Wait, maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think Aranoa would have a blend of things that she has foraged and made into like little herb salt blend kind of thing.
See, I know for sure that there is an item in D&D 5e that is like you sprinkle it on food and it makes food taste good. But
Well, I know there's the bottomless spice pouch.
maybe that's what it was, and I thought we had, and maybe I'm misremembering things.
Yeah, I don't
How-
think so, but that'd be awesome.
I feel like I've asked this before. How do I change a web image into a normal image? Anyone know?
I might look for some kind of whatever that extension is into like JPEG converter online. That might be what I would try to do. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I have found a way.
This is the way.
No reason why. So this is the part that I don't like about meeting up line. If I have to choose a reason, because there's something that I want or want to do online. I kind of need something to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, but like
this was no.
in person, I'm just like, I just draw it with a Sharpie or something, you know.
And this is actually a question I asked Wendy earlier, and she reckons that it's more like up to you because Wendy has exposure. But how are people feeling about meeting up in person sometime soon again? Like, what does that feel like?
There you are.
Brian, you are meeting up with other groups in person. Is that accurate? Appetizers?
Yeah, we're past
Appetizers.
the spike.
Yeah, I mean, when we're all vaccinated and stuff, I don't worry about it that much. Even with Wendy's exposure, I don't feel like it's that big of an issue.
So I'm just
Yeah.
saying, could do that going forward, even as soon as tomorrow. Who knows?
Whoa.
I feel like Cassie's not gonna want that.
Oh no, I don't think Cassie wants to do a lot to go out of her way to play D&D. For what that's worth.
I feel like there's a good chance Cassie's not going to be available tomorrow, regardless.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
that's very possible. But
Wendy,
I just-
thank you so much for dinner.
You're welcome.
I think I have achieved what I wanted to. Did I?
You can take the dog
Yes.
down when he's done.
Thanks.
Exciting.
Thank you.
Was what you were trying to achieve, was that orgasm?
Always.
Oh, we actually have a story about orgasm. It's fine. We're not going to
Oh.
tell it.
You can't say that and then not
What?
expand.
No. A relative of ours
Plot
had
thickens.
an issue with a relative of theirs whose child had an experience in a public
Oh
school
gosh.
where it was 5th or 6th grade.
Yeah.
Where a couple of boys orgasmed in the back of their class during class while they had a substitute and walked around showing their jism to classmates and thereby traumatizing folk.
What?
What?
Yeah.
The what?
Yeah.
Kids are kids. I'm sure you've heard of this kind of thing happening.
No.
No, well, I have not.
It's bad. It's real
Okay,
bad.
well, okay.
I think you've underestimated the level of sociopathy that has occurred here.
Alright, well. Maybe I
Wow.
just grew up with sociopaths. So yeah, there was a discussion where that relative called Wendy because she is a teacher and it's like, what could be done about this? Because it's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. We should talk about when we're
Yeah.
not being recorded.
I think
No,
there's
I know,
very
but
little
just from-
detail, but
you
you're
know,
right.
I
I
know.
hear you.
12 by 17 is what I need to remember. What? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's real.
That's,
It's real fucked.
yeah.
Super fucked situation, undoubtedly. Yes.
That's incredibly unique. And, yeah, I'll add to it at a different time, I suppose.
I just want to throw out not incredibly unique. Not it happens all the time amongst kids. It's kids are gross and horrible people. They're bad at being people. That's why we call them kids. I have no idea what that means. I was just making up shit.
We can tell.
Yeah, that's the first I've ever heard of it, though, I think. Okay, sorry. Speaking of that whole conversation, you're having dinner. No. And you're having beans. Anything else going on while you're having your beans?
I'm not sure I can eat these beans anymore.
I understand completely.
We'll get more road food tomorrow, Sheriff.
Sorry. Who would have thought the inferior food would be in a town?
I would say that between yesterday and tonight, it's probably somewhere in the ballpark of, let's see, 24 silver for the meals altogether, not separately.
I'll cover the, what was it, 27?
24.
24. I'll cover the 24.
Oh, thank you.
The room tower.
No trouble.
About as there's like a little what do you call this? Fire situation in the center of this tavern that's kind of used to like heat the space. Is that, you know what I mean? You see it a lot on Skyrim, but trying to think of how to. There's like, yeah, it's kind of a fire pit, but there's just like these dual flames that are kind of like heating the space. The gentlemen that were playing the knife game kind of wrap their hands. Whoever needs to collect money, eventually leave, and it gets to the point where it's just you guys here, if you want to be, and the barkeep, and lo and behold, the doors swing open. You see 4 kind of crude-looking individuals enter the space, and behind them, that same gentleman that you saw with the other guy, with Baron Hines. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Eden. Yes.
And as he enters the space and kind of locks eyes with the barkeep's going to get out from behind the bar and make his way up the stairs very cautiously.
Oh.
And the gentleman that was with the Baron just says, "Y'all are late for dinner."
We didn't actually say we would come.
It wasn't a request.
It was still rejected.
Roll that initiative. While I look for something.
Oh boy.
Why is it going to music? I said look for something. Nothing found.
Oh, excuse
Well,
me.
that's the opposite of what you want when you're looking for something.
Wow, look at those initiatives.
They're
I
ready
see.
to go. They're rested, full of
I mean, we've been painting, but
passable
working.
beans.
That's a clean initiative.
Okay, you guys. Just making sure I'm not gonna murder you. Alright. Sorry, bear with me 1 second as I.
Should we position ourselves on this map or?
No. I've got you covered in just a
Okay.
second. Just a second. Uh-oh.
Strawberry wine.
I was just trying to find this thing. See ya. Not visible to players. Why not? It's just a handout? Okay, my mistake. Weird. See, here I am trying to use the feature to speed things up, and I can't seem to make it work. Like that. That's how we spell that. Yep, thank you. Oh shit. Sorry. That's actually okay. See that right here. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Work. Damn you, work. Okay. Here we go. I said 4 guys plus this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4. That's about right. Okay. And they would have come in right about like this. And now I shall move y'all. Is this visible to you or is it hidden?
Ooh.
It's visible.
You are located here at this table.
Are we now? Hey,
Make
our
it
turn
make it
order's gone.
make it this table because there's 4 chairs. It makes more sense. Your turn order's gone.
Because we
It's
were
still there
on
for
a.
me.
I mean, the thing is there, but our. Is it because I'm not on the page?
Probably.
No,
No.
it's
Can
We
you
had
reopen
such
it
good
if you
numbers.
they're there for me. Do you see the little clock on the side of your
No, that's a
thing?
DM only thing.
Oh. That's weird.
That is weird that your initiative, your turn order thing would be different than ours.
But I still have it all. Wait a minute.
Hmm.
You're in here twice. What were your numbers? I see a 21.18.
That's me.
Yeah, but you also have it. There's 2 straws on here.
Hmm.
I'm 21.14.
Got it? Flint, were you a 15.14?
Sounds about right.
And Aranoa, were you a 17.14?
Yep.
Well, it's easy enough to fix it then. Okay, and then one last thing to make this all copacetic for me is I'm going to what? Oh, that's because of this. Thank God. Okay, I'm going to put an extra one of each of these on the field so that I can control them from the shadow. So you don't have to be able to see everything they do. That's what makes sense to me. Cool.
This is the main dude, I assume. This is different.
This one, this guy down here?
Yeah.
That's him. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get
See
rid of
what?
that.
Mm,
It's just gonna show you no matter what. Oh, that you don't see, right?
correct.
Cool. Now I got it working.
But we still don't
Cool,
see our
cool,
own
cool.
turns in that turn order.
Very strange. I do not know how to fix that. I'll be.
Try rolling again and edit the numbers, or that'll mess it up for you, though.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Let me
What if
write
you
down those numbers
try
real fast.
advancing it and then going back?
Mm.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
Oh,
Tower
I
is
see.
21.8.
But yeah, I can change it
Charge
myself to the proper number.
21.14.
There you go.
So we do need to roll.
Well, the whole thing about it is no, I was gonna have you wait because the numbers aren't disappearing for me. They're not being changed. So
Ah.
you're just doubling everybody up when you're doing that, and it's gonna get if I delete one, then it's gonna get really crazy weird. So I'm gonna delete everybody, and then you re-roll, and then we'll change them back. Okay, go ahead. Blintz is perfect. Good job. Thank you for that.
Just a 1 in 20
Okay,
shot at common
Trot
courtesy.
was 21.14.
Mm-hmm.
And where's Noah? Right here. You already changed yours. Okay, now we look like we're all correct. True?
Indeed.
Okay, there's only one more thing I wanted to do, which is this, if it works.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Top of initiative. We're finally there. It is your turn, Tower.
Seeing where this has gone, Tower will step this direction, pop off that rockin' world as a bonus action. Gonna require a dex save out of those three fools. DC 15.
Okay,
That's
let us begin with the not leader of this group. These two. Dex saves. Put up the character sheet. Come on, roll 20. Oh my gosh, come on. My computer is completely responsive, but roll 20 is not. Why won't it open this character sheet? It will not let me access this character sheet. What about yours? You're already there. One works fine. Yeah, it's just this character sheet is busted.
ugh.
Huh. That's no good. If I delete this character and bring it back, is it going to delete all the tokens?
Oh boy.
Nope.
I don't know.
Thank God, no.
Okay, good.
So now I just grab it. Now it works. And I get rid of the one that I placed. I think we're good now. Jesus Christ. And you said deck saves is what
Yep.
we're doing. Correct throws. Yes, they do have one. Before I roll that, I want to run over here and tell it to hide the roll.
Hide your rolls, hide your nums, hide your rolls, hide your nums.
Did they streamline that for me? Because that would be sick.
Ooh. And hide your health, boss, cause we bashing
No,
everybody
it's
out
down
here.
here. Okay. Deck saves 2 from these guys, from each of these guys, or you know what I mean. That's an 11 for the one that is closest to Aranoa.
Failure.
This one, I guess, and that's a 21 for this guy.
Success.
So this one's taking damage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
As well as something else.
Nope, just 10 force damage.
Okay.
The big guy also needs to make that save.
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha.
I'm right. I've got you.
Mhm.
Okay. He will get. He kind of bumps into the chair there. He'll be okay, presumably. And this guy, same dealio. We go down here. We say, always. Go back. And then we hit it. Do you have anything there? Youch! That's a fail.
10 damage.
So he kind of gets thrust back into the door a little bit. 10 damage. Okay. Hopefully we'll be smoother from now on.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna follow that up with a base 2 punches from Fat Bottom Girl. Tell your boss that the owlbear is not for sale and is under our protection.
It's the boss man.
Yeah, to the big boss man. And that would be
That
Tower's
first,
turn.
he's going to just kind of bat your fist away for the first one. Kind of packs against the wall behind him. But your follow-up is going to catch him right in the gut. And he will take that 5 damage.
And we're gonna try to make that a stunning strike as well. We're gonna try to make that take us home tonight. Gonna require.
I don't want to let you go till see
Where is it? There it is. Forget that number. Why is it doing that? Forget everything there. He's gonna need to make a DC 15 con save. Is the situation.
Got it. That's a failure.
And he will be stunned. Yep. Cool. That's ended Tower's turn.
The main one is?
Yep.
Yeah. Where is my good old fashioned? There it is. Sweet deal. Shra, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think that's so good. I'm gonna go here and try and rope the.
That's on me. Who are you roping? This guy?
The main one.
Oh, the main one. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not a save to do. That's to get out of it. It's a 14 to.
Oh,
Do you
that
get
is going
advantage?
to. Yeah, that is going
Oh,
to.
right.
Miss,
Get
but he's stunned.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. Unfortunately, he is. It's hard to pick out specifically him in that cluster, and you're unable to rope him from there.
Alrighty, that's it.
Aranoa.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my spear and throw it once at this guy. Oh, sorry, I don't have the right thing. At this
Got
guy.
it.
And then the second time at this guy after it returns to me.
Okay. That will hit. And that one will unfortunately miss. So, but the first guy will take the brunt of that, of course. Where is that?
Great.
8 damage, if I'm not mistaken.
And then Steel Defender is gonna go ahead for the one directly in front of it with its Force Empowered Rend.
And will whiff, unfortunately, as
Yep.
being ready for that one after taking that spear, he gets away from it. Will that conclude what you can do in this moment?
Yes. And but I'm trying to go for like non-lethal areas. Just
Sure. Flint, it will be your turn now.
Since we weren't exactly prepared for this, I'm going to not have my shield out at the moment, so AC currently 16. That being
Okay.
said, I'm going to go ahead and side blade the one here.
Sorry.
That will work.
Let's see, sneak damage going on top of that. Pitiful.
Full 10 damage.
Whoop-de-doo. And then the offhand blade as well. Since I have the free hand, I'm going to go ahead and chuck this.
Oh.
That will miss.
Alright. I think that'll do a turn for now.
They are stunned on their turn.
All of them?
No. This is the main boss guy, as
Oh.
we're calling him for now. His turn has ended, so I guess no, it's your turn. Tower's turn. He's no longer stunned, so he is still stunned. Let's see. Yeah, these two here are gonna have to come after you, Tower. Just it's the only thing that makes sense.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
What was that about, Armin?
Sorry, I just sneezed, but I muted myself for the sneezing.
Oh.
But
Oh, bless you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Lord have mercy. So, the first one comes at you, striking twice with this big scimitar-like blade. First rolls an 18,
Misses.
and then the rest miss as well, as he carves twice at you with that and follows up with a dagger, but you're able to get out of the way. The next guy slashes at you twice as well, missing, but will connect with the dagger. It came at you so quickly that final dagger just caught you, and you take 8 slashing damage.
Yikes.
That's those two, and I got 2 over here. Shraw. You don't get to do that with this, so you hear the sound of metal rotating in the air as a dagger comes flying towards you for a 13.
it hits.
No, the
That was
13
damage?
is to hit you.
Huh?
13 is to
13
hit you.
in time. I'm a 12, so yeah.
Oh, you will take 6 damage as a dagger embeds into your shoulder. And Aranoa, this is actually going to miss you. So you hear you see a dagger go into the wood next to you. And that should conclude their turn. So we are back to Tower.
So when you get your wind back, take these men and go away.
Is it at the top of your turn that they're no longer stunned?
It's at the bottom of my turn that they're no longer stunned.
Okay.
And while saying that, he's going to punch twice more with Fat Bottom Girl.
Whoa.
That'll work.
Woo.
Let's just one. Okay.
And follow that up with a bonus. Nope. Just gonna follow that up with a third punch from Fat Bottom Girl as well. And that will be Tower's turn.
Okay. two of those end up connecting.
Mhm,
Where
mhm.
is he? Come on. Let me get to the marker, you jerk. You can see some blood, coating his teeth as he spits it to the floor. Tra?
Um. It doesn't seem like they're gonna actually leave, right?
Not currently.
Judging from that. Okay, then I'll go for it again. Did it not go through? There we go.
Ooh.
Critical rope.
That's on the main one, by the way.
Okay.
And so, then following up, I try to restrain. So that one is a save.
It's a strength or dex. And he rolls a 17.
Darn it. But he's still grappled.
Mm-hmm. Aranella.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
You guys aren't seeing the information on this page, right? You're just seeing their tokens.
yeah,
Uh,
just the token.
Yeah, just
Okay.
doesn't.
Yeah, if there's
Okay.
information, I'm not seeing it.
I meant like the health bars and stuff.
Oh no, definitely
Oh,
not.
They're
I
not.
was like,
Yeah.
information.
I pulled them out of the compendium, so I wasn't sure what it was
Mhm.
letting you see.
Yeah, none of that. Just the tokens.
For this one, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot off a firebolt at the one that I haven't been able to hit yet. That's annoying me. And then I'll throw my spear at the other one that I had already hit with my spear.
The spear is going to hit. Which one was it? This one. Again, he will take that spear. He will take that. Just unable to do much in this
And
combat.
Shield Defender will go ahead and again. Oh my goodness.
And he is ready for it once again.
That's my turn.
Okay. Flint.
I'm gonna maintain my assault on this guy here. Subdual, just in case something happens. Any such luck on a 14?
Unfortunately, no.
All right, how's a 23 doing you?
Yes, sir. Which
Oh
one?
wow, that is some very stealthy sneak damage there.
Oh, God.
Oh.
It is 7 points. Mousing over it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Which one was it, by the way? I'm sorry.
The guy I shot at last time. This dude.
Okay, just making sure.
I think you should get extra sneak damage for that.
All right. In the fray, he has taken his lumps.
Jiminy Christmas, is he still on his feet?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh darn.
Some tough thugs.
Yeah.
The main guy here, you're gonna see him because he's just got a rope around him, but he's not unable to do stuff currently. He pulls out a ball from his hand, from like off to the side, and you hear him just say, "Time to tango," and he's gonna throw it at you. Tower. Range attack. Okay. So first we do this. What the hell? I'm like clicking to roll a die and it won't roll.
That is odd.
That's no good.
Didn't roll a real one.
Maybe.
Oh, that sound.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
No. I meant it's like.
Oh
it sounds
shit.
Nice.
Okay.
What?
I bet you wish I rolled electronically. You rolled a natural 20. You watch as this ball opens up into it seems to be made out of bands of metal and expands and forms around you, and suddenly you are wound up in metal bands
Shit, I was just
and
talking about
are
this in the other group.
you are make sure. Okay, I guess you're restrained. It didn't say it until way down at the bottom. That was weird. You are currently restrained.
Okay. And it's my turn now, right?
Not yet.
Oh,
That was his turn.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that for that was for stunned though. Restrained. Do a little net
A
on
net?
you. Okay. He's restrained, so I'll send one of these, or what I shouldn't say I, not me. Make that clear.
I just want you guys to know this isn't me.
18 for a dagger. 18 for a dagger flying at Flint.
18 for a dagger?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll be 5 piercing as it reaches you right in the leg.
5 piercing?
Mm-hmm. 1 for Noah.
You get a dagger. You get a
That
dagger. And you
is
get a
a definite hit as you take 9 as it gets you in the side.
Does Steel
9
Defender
damage.
give disadvantage?
I suppose it mightn't it?
Is it within 5? No, are they from this guy or this guy?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm starting with these guys. I should
Okay,
tell you that
then no.
when I do this.
Never
Okay,
mind.
that is
It
9
does
damage.
not matter.
Because this guy's going to move. He was here, so I suppose Steel Defender gets to swipe at him as he walks away. He's feeling
Yeah.
confident.
Tower should also get a swipe there.
Tower's restrained.
Restrained.
Tower doesn't. I mean, restraint doesn't have any effect on that. I mean, it would be a disadvantage.
All right.
I'm pretty sure when you're restrained, you can't take any actions.
I actually had that discussion today too. You should.
Oh, I guess you're right. Go ahead and try.
I will. I will try. Let's change that though. There we go.
That is so bizarre considering what this item does.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
To be fair, if there's any character that was going to beat somebody to death while tied up,
I mean, it's what I've been saying with my roping. Like,
Okay, well,
if
he
your
won't take
arms are,
damage.
like, down by your side, there is very little you should be able to do. Other than verbal things.
That number is.
But the
now
rules are
good.
the rules.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lick of sense with what this is talking about. Okay. But Shra,
Mm-hmm.
you get a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And
That
they
don't
are
sound
all
good.
absolute trash.
Okay.
Sorry.
If that's the case, then his other buddy is going to deal with you, Tower.
Indeed.
A 1 and a 2 and a 3. Yeah. That is 10 damage as you take a blade and another slashing, if that matters, and another 4 piercing as well from a dagger. Now it is your turn.
Is there any kind of check or save against these restraints?
You can use an action to try and break free.
Okay, I will use an action to try to break free. What kind of check do you need?
It is a strength check.
I'm gonna roll it as a wisdom check.
You are not free.
Okay. And that was... That is going to be it for Tower's turn.
Draw.
Do. I don't know why I did that. All right, let's get this going on him. Main one.
Okay. Nope.
Nope, as in he fails.
Correct.
So the 4 damage and then disadvantage on this.
Ah. This. He alright.
Even with the disadvantage?
Yeah, wait, let me look at this. He fails.
Woo! He is now restrained.
Put that net on him. Your boss is all tied up. You might as well just go home. I say to all the other ones.
Is that everything?
Yep.
Uh-oh,
Who
what was
left?
that?
I think Matt joined with his other
Ah.
account.
Yeah, I have to take the dog out, though.
Oh, fair enough.
Wow, the sound difference is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Aranoa, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to... I'm just gonna focus all my attention on this guy that I haven't been able to hit yet.
Okay.
And throw my spirit at him. Oh, that's supposed to be me. Twice.
The second time will certainly go through. You have finally hit this gentleman as he cries out in pain.
Ah! Steel Defender goes forward and attacks as well.
Woo!
Yeah, he does. Or it does.
Take that!
Whoa, 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 whoa. I just fucked this whole thing up. I need to redo it. I need to redo all the damage. So the first damage was 12. Ended up with a negative number, which did not make any sense. Now we're good. Cool. That sounds like everything there. Flint situation has not changed much. It changed somewhat.
Let's see. I'm going to step up to the guy between Tra and I. And I'm going to stick a blade in him. That feels like a miss.
It is.
All right.
As he
offhand.
kind of side skirts it. That will get you. Get him.
And for the sake of consistency, I'm going to throw a Divine Smite on that.
I mean, before you do,
Oh,
'cause I'd like to stop you. He will die or get knocked out, depending on what you'd like to happen here.
subdual.
Crumples. And you see this guy, the guy leading them, kind of look over there and give a as he's like slightly dealing with the rope over here.
We can let you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna maneuver over here as well, and end my turn there.
Okay, back to Boss Man. Oh, you heard the deal. Let's come to dinner.
And we told you
Uh,
no. Thank you.
And now it's time to tango. As he pulls out another ball from his side. Any, mini, miny. Where is his?
Make
thing?
sure he's got that disadvantage on.
I might have accidentally closed his character sheet. That ain't good. You're right. Disadvantage. +1. Will a 13 make it?
Who are you talking to?
For you. Sorry.
Yes.
You see a similar sight as the ball flies through the air, expands, and wraps around you.
Let's see. What would happen then? Am I still able to keep a hold of the rope?
By the technical fuckery of restrained, I guess, for now.
All right.
That will be him. He's knocked out. I've got a dagger for Flint. That's going to... Wait, why is that like that? That shouldn't be like that. They should be like this. That's going to miss. And a dagger for Aranoa. That's going to miss. And... blades for Tower. As they seem to flip to the pummel side. This is the wrong guy. Don't roll for him. I disclosed it. You idiot. And it will just be the oh, those should have been advanced. I'm so stupid. Does a 19 hit you?
Tower, yes.
So that is 7 from one sword and 7. Wait. There's the first dagger. And 5. Sorry, so 12 total from a sword and a dagger.
Got it.
As this one here is just hitting on you, but not romantically.
Indeed.
Appearing to trying to be not like stab you, but like beat you down.
Okay.
Like he's trying to knock you out. And that will do it for them. It is your turn.
Seeing what's going on here, Tower is going to use the arms of Fat Bottom Girl to continue attacking the big one. I believe these are normal rolls.
I guess.
Here's the first one.
You will miss. You will miss.
Okay. Yeah, gonna go ahead and follow that up with the bonus action attack from Fat Bottom Girl.
And the bonus action will get through.
And we're gonna try to make that take me home tonight. Let's see if he can make that saving throw this time. It's 15 con save.
Oh, did I roll con before?
I hope so.
Probably not, but I don't. It's too late to fuck around with that now. What did you say? 15?
Yep.
Okay. He has not appeared to stop.
All right, and that will be Tower's turn.
Traw.
I will attempt to knock him prone and drag him towards me. Your restraint does nothing for me. Ha 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 ha.
What does he have to do?
Strength or dex save. 15.
Okay.
Does he?
He'll be prone.
Alright, then I will drag him towards me.
This is.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
I
fire
don't-
that's right there?
Oh, I thought it was a rug.
No, it's like a pit, and then there's things here.
Well, whatever. I mean, as long as I don't burn the ropes.
Sorry about that.
Well, how are you gonna pull
Well, I guess can
a rope
I?
through fire without it burning? That's what I'd like.
And
to
I
know.
can't move, can I? Is that part of being restrained?
Yes.
Oh, would I not be able to do that anyways? Because it takes my movement? What is the wording? You can use your action to force it prone. If you do, the target makes a new saving throw against your rope. Save these. Whoa. Ah.
Yeah, I don't think you can move. I think you're just locked with a rope on it.
I know it says spend your movement speed.
Yeah, that's
Drag.
implying that you're moving, usually on a horse, to drag somebody, which is not the case in this room. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, and it does say speed becomes 0. Okay.
But you pulled him prone for sure.
Yeah, he's prone. What?
Just the visualization
All this,
and the
yes.
and the
I
weirdness
know.
of it, like everyone's roped up, but they're still fighting each other.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know.
perfectly Western, but also dumb as fuck. Like it doesn't make any sense, but it's also perfect.
Yeah.
I love it very much. Yes.
I know.
And it's like simultaneously bugging me as well, but like I don't know. It's just it's so weird.
Well,
It's
like,
very difficult.
how can, like, if it's bugging you, that's a problem, right? Like, how can we make
Well-
it not bug you?
I don't know. It is the way it is. Like
I mean, you
Sure.
can adjust that
it's fine.
item. I will say though, if you adjust that, I feel like the rope should be adjusted because it's the same concept.
I'm just saying, like, certain things get really weird. It's like how, yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It's just a weird thing that's happening. Like, you're restrained and they're restrained. So how are you keeping them restrained while being restrained yourself? Like,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of stuff where it's like, huh?
Well, it only happened that my next step wasn't an attack; it was only a save. So, I just got lucky in that sense.
And like being bound up and restrained and you can full on attack somebody that runs past you is weird. I guess I've never really come across it while we've been playing all these years where I'm like, huh? How? How could you attack someone just as well? I know you have disadvantage on your attack roll.
Well,
so
I
that
feel
could be
like
the case, but like,
in non-Western games, we haven't run into the restrained condition as much, right? Because there are fewer.
mm.
And I feel like
things that happen.
this is just like a weird difference in wording between like restrained and paralyzed, which is like the end result of the rope thing. And maybe this item feels like it should be something that more paralyzes the creature's arms and everything.
Yeah.
Well, just
Oops,
like
sorry.
visually for me in the description where it says like, on hit, the target is restrained until you take a bonus action to speak the word. Where is it? Because it's saying like you're throwing this ball and it's expanding into bands and it wraps around the person like all over essentially. And I'm like, wait, but they're just restrained while they're
Yeah,
like
exactly.
in their own personal Iron Maiden.
How's
Yeah.
that work?
Yeah, it feels like the description, like the flavor description on that is bad. Maybe it should be like it wraps around their legs, because that's more what this item feels like. It's more like a bolus that it's restrained
Yeah,
feels
something.
like
I don't know.
it keeps you in one spot, right? It doesn't really prevent you from
Or
doing
locks you
stuff.
completely up. Is
Right.
how I feel like this thing. I don't know.
And
It's
that's
just weird.
but yeah, if it was a lock completely up thing, that's more of a paralyzed condition. Which
Yeah, I agree.
maybe this
I
item
know.
should be a paralyzed item. I don't know.
Maybe I'm overthinking it, but just like looking at it, reading it, I'm like, huh?
Sure,
Anyways,
I get you.
Air Noah, it is your turn. I think it should be at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a firebolt at that same one in front of me first.
Got him. Okay. Oh, why didn't it completely update the chat for me? Or
Yeah, me
oh,
either.
it did. Something just didn't happen. That's weird.
I don't see anything.
I
Neither
see
do I.
Air
That's
Noah's
odd.
name,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
see,
me.
real
but
weird.
no.
Let me try it this way.
Maybe
There
the
we go.
button's bad. Sorry.
Okay. Maybe that will work, and he will be briefly engulfed in flame before patting himself out.
And then a spear will come his way after that.
Yes, it will. As just when he gets the last fire out, he gets impaled briefly by a spear, exclaiming out this, "Come on!" basically.
And he's still up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, then here comes Steel Defender.
And he'll just jump back briefly and then jump back into place video game style out of the way of the Steel Defender. Sweet. Flint, back to you.
Hi, Tibble.
So what was it to try and get somebody out of these binds? Is it just a straight strength check?
Let me just that. It is a strength check.
All right. Let's see. Tower is technically not engaged with anyone, so I'm not getting sneak off of anything.
How is Tower technically not engaged? Tower's in the middle of combat, throwing punches.
Oh yeah, you've gotten the shit kicked out of you here.
That's true too.
I'm going to. And that's really not a lot of HP if I do that. Fuck it. I'm just going to. I'm going to take the time to. Does this work for this? It should. Yep. I'm going. Options, actually. No, fuck it. We're going to steady aim this. I'm going to steady aim the mook. So I have advantage on my next attack roll. And then side blade. 24 to hit.
Sneak,
Another
sneak.
Another stealth sneak.
Why is it doing that?
It's weird.
It's because it's getting both the max and the minimum, and the color it happens to use for that would be white on a white background.
It's terrible. Okay.
It's
4
just an
plus 7.
unfortunate side effect of being on dark mode. And
So if my math
I'm
is
also
correct.
going to-
That's 11, and they will take that.
Does it go down?
Nope.
Wow.
In that case,
Whoa.
take a solid chunk of divine smite.
Now he passes out. Divine Smite non-lethal? Question mark.
I mean, it's all
Okay.
psychic damage.
Huh?
I mean, like half of this is psychic damage.
Tibble almost knocked over the TV tray that I have my computer on.
That would be no good.
Taking too
Rubbing
much
his
attention
head on
from
it.
him.
Will that conclude what you're gonna do?
Yes, and I'm also going to maneuver myself over here
Perfect.
and be done with it.
What's wrong? Y'all don't like to eat.
We were eating.
Tango.
Oh man.
Are you fucking serious?
Is that your catchphrase?
Maybe.
I don't see anyone dancing.
Are you pulling out another ball?
Yeah, of course. And I can see it, so
Son of a bitch.
I can see the numbers and the AC. So Flint.
Can he do that while prone?
There's no reason why you can't get up, or there's no reason why you can't throw something from prone.
Alright, just
Yeah,
making sure.
by the rules of restrained here.
Yeah.
Yeah, by raw there is in worst case scenario this is just a disadvantage.
It would have disadvantage, that's for sure.
But he
That's
was already
from being
restrained,
restrained,
so it just
Yeah,
didn't matter. So that's what happens there.
Oh god damn it.
I'm just imagining this person.
Flint, make a perception check as you are accosted by these metal bands upon your person.
Perceptioning real quick. Where we at? That should
enough
not
for
be an
me.
advantage, I imagine.
Still good enough. You can see that he has one more on his belt.
I'm gonna let Haranoa know. I was like, he literally brought one for each of us.
I just love how many died off
I know.
area.
It's getting so goddamn weird.
He has a net for each of us?
These contraptions that he has one for each person, essentially. He had 4
They,
on
like,
each.
wrap
Gentle,
bands
tender
around.
embrace and a hug.
Ah, okay.
I need to see how far these guys can move. I'm sure it's all legal. Yeah, that's what I figured. Why aren't you moving? Come on, roll 20. 1, 2, 3. Wow, these boxes are a little strange,
Also,
but he's going to go past.
Huge fire pits in the middle of a wooden building doesn't seem very practical.
Welcome to motherfucking Brightfield, okay? Both Flint and Tower are gonna get attacks on that guy. Opportunity, I guess. They're at disadvantage. You are, in fact, restrained. That Towers will go through for sure. You will just be able to catch him. Get him in the leg as he goes by. And seeing as there's only 2 of these mofos left, they are split perfectly between the 2 of you. So starting with Air Noah, 1, 2, and a 3. That is a miss. That's a hit. So 4 slashing damage to you.
Is it a disadvantage from the field defender?
That is still the case.
Okay. Alright, 4 damage?
Yep. And Flint. That is a. Let's see what starts. An 18.
We'll do
14, a 13. So I think it's just
Will
the
not do it, will
18
not do
only.
it.
So 6 slashing damage to you. That concludes their turn. It is your turn.
Pardon,
Tower.
what was the slashing on that?
6.
Got it.
Tower is going to use its action to try to break out of this restraint.
You find yourself unable to do so.
Okay. That's it. Wait, is there... Okay, just to be sure about this, would I have known that before my turn, having tried this before? Was it just impossible to start with?
That's a really great question. And to answer that, I want Flint and I want Shraw to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
You heard.
With Purd. Intelligence check coming. Why won't it let me? Okay.
Probably the
Yeah.
smartest that Flint has ever been unassisted.
Yeah, now both of you experiencing this, you recognize these items as iron bands of Bolaro. They are a hot commodity among bounty hunters and lawmen. And the thing about them is they're tough as nails because they're literally made out of iron too. And
Get me one of them.
you get your one shot at breaking free, but usually people can't get out of them for a whole nother day once they're locked up after that.
Got it. All right.
You're locked in. I tell before Tower
Yeah.
had tried to do that.
Now you're locked in place.
Right. Well, there you go.
No, but seriously, like, if I had known that, I probably would have won Tower. Right?
That's it.
I'm not trying to be a jerk.
That's just what it is.
Just like, I don't know. A magic item description is hard to figure out if you should know what that is or not right away, you know? But
So
I guess it will be, yeah, sure.
So I haven't tried yet, but I would know that it is smart to try it at least once.
I mean, you can try anything once, right?
Well, but in that description, you're saying you can try to get out of it once, but then if you fail that, you're locked in for a day. Is that?
Well,
am I
at least
understanding that correctly?
You won't be able to break free on your own accord for a good 24 hours.
But that's only after trying and failing.
Correct.
Okay, then I will use my action.
Well, if you don't try, then you'll be locked in it for however long.
I know, but I meant the impossibleness. There's a possibility to break out once, right?
Saying there was a third option.
Huh?
Never try at all.
Oh, gotcha. But I would like to try what is save?
Strength.
Do I have anything I can give? Don't think so. Bonus. That are saves at disadvantage when you're restrained? Restrained.
Your
restrained wouldn't affect the strength check now.
Okay.
That item would be super broken if that was the case.
Said a strength.
Correct. And the bands fall away.
So now I pull. No. I don't want to pull him through because I don't want it to catch on fire. I know it says pull it towards you, but do you think I can work while keeping the tension of like me walking while pulling? So like, you know, he stays in place, but I can get up to him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yes.
And that won't affect the quality of the way it is. Yes? Okay. Then that.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You can do
Okay.
that.
So then I will move up towards him. But that took my action. I believe hog tying is full action. Double check. 25. Oh wait, no. I just have to take. Oh yeah.
Well, it was your
action.
action. It was your action to break free
Right.
of the restraint.
That's-
So yeah. Okay.
And so I was double checking that hog tying is an action, not a bonus action. That's all I'll do.
Okay. I
Turn.
understand.
Oh, I should take the net off.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
But how come? Oh, there.
And Arano, it is your turn.
Okay. See the spear shift in Arano's hand to a two-handed grip instead of the one-handed throwing position that she normally. And make two two-handed attacks against the one that's right next to her.
Youch. Total 10. My eyes do not deceive.
Bender's gonna get in on that too.
Or it would like to.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Bless you.
As he takes those spear stabs, a smile washes across his face. He seems to like it.
Oh.
Creep. All because we didn't want to go to dinner. All because we told you no.
Flint?
So these things don't properly lock up until you make the attempt to properly unlock them, right?
Yes. Yes.
I guess that's a way to think of it. It's just that.
Try at least once. I mean, try just once.
Yeah, it's as locked up as it's ever always. Yeah.
Just making sure that this isn't just like a once per day chance.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
It is.
is a one.
Yeah, but you
But
haven't
it
had
is.
your once per
Try
day.
it the one time.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to double check some language on an ability.
We're gonna have trouble,
Yeah,
even though we're good guys. We're gonna have trouble in every town now, so we can't go to any towns.
Okay, so you're gonna love this. Steady aim simply requires that I not move in the turn, and my movement becomes 0 on the turn that I do it, which means
Ooh.
I get a neutral strike from this position. I spend my bonus action to negate the disadvantage. I'm going for Throwy McThrowface's shins.
And when you. Oh, okay.
He's prone too, so you would already have that negated.
Oh, in that case. In that case, I'm just going to try and stab him twice. Okay, I'm going to turn off sneak attack real quick because I don't think I'm... No, as long as I don't have disadvantage, we're fine. I'm leaving sneak on. As both Tower and I awkwardly flail at him on the ground. This is a great encounter.
Oh, this encounter's great, yeah. This encounter's amazing.
He's throwing balls on the ground tied up.
Yes.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I was scared you might hate it.
Okay,
that's unfortunately going to
definitely-
miss him.
And then the offhand bonus. Oh,
We'll also miss him.
sadness.
The only reason it is fun is because you can still attack while restrained.
I guess that's true.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Not the
Thanks,
only
Wizards.
reason, but
Flint on the ground, just like, go to sleep, you awkward son bitch.
He's gonna get up off the ground.
'Cause he can.
How?
What?
Isn't he restrained?
Mm-hmm. No movement.
I guess you're right. Well, in that case, what's it take to break free? I want to break free.
I think that's that 18 strength that we keep seeing, right?
Let me double check which one it's.
Just recast it.
Well, I don't know which level it's at. I thought it easier.
Pretty sure it
Okay.
is an 18 to break free on this one. Though.
I think it goes back to the
It's your rope
restrain
attack.
rules. Against your rope save DC. So not the 18. It's my rope save. 8. Okay, yeah, I'll just do this. 15.
15. Okay.
I think now looking at it, the only time it's 18 first round.
Okay.
Why it's different, I don't know.
And there's nothing else that's stopping him on this check.
Right?
I'm still
Why is that?
I'm pretty sure it's the 18.
Then what is the different thing on this one?
Because your macros are weird.
Huh? No, it's based off of the wording of it. For restrained, it says a saving. Oh, that's to not be restrained. Okay, never mind. It is 18.
Okay.
Those saves are to not get the action I'm trying to do. Anytime you're trying to break out of the rope, it's always 18, I guess. That would make sense.
Rope. Yeah, the rope break is always in the 18.
Okay. Yeah.
But it has its own health or something too, right? Can it be shot? Oh, well, we won't mess with that right now.
I can grab the pub real quick and see the.
Oh no, I think we'd have to go to this Code of the West and go down to ropes.
I have it open all the time, so.
Well, if that's different from like standard rope.
So, some roping requires a target creature to make a saving throw. The saving throw, right? Rope, blah.
Its AC is 9 when targeted by a melee attack and 17 when targeted by a ranged attack.
Stiff hempen rope has 5 hit points and can be burst with DC 18 strength check. Its AC is 9 when targeted by a melee attack and 17 when targeted by a ranged attack.
Oh, well, he has to melee it then. That would be stupid if he didn't.
At disadvantage.
Okay, so yeah, he gets through. He rolled a 23 and a 22.
Damn
that
it!
rope is destroyed. He is getting up.
And that was his action, right?
Well, it's not the end of his action. He's going to point his sword at you, Shra, before whoops, I'm accidentally moving him. I think. Before giving you one of these. Get me open this. Why is this having so much trouble? And he was not supposed to have disadvantage. That was okay. You take 10 slashing damage as he just cuts you with it. That was his turn, right? Yes. This guy is coming for you, Flint. 12 misses, 16 hits, misses?
That hits.
And an 18 hits, so that is 11 damage. Again, appears to be trying to beat you unconscious rather than murder you outright. And Aranoa, these are at disadvantage if I recall. Steel Defender. Miss. Hit. Hit. That will be a total 13.
as they begin pummeling you with their sword.
Oh, could
Oh,
I have used the shield on one of those?
the spell?
Yeah.
He rolled a 17 and a 20. Would
Nope.
shield have made any effect?
Yes, it would have, because it adds 5. So my AC is 14 currently, so it would have become 19.
Okay, so it was only 7 damage then. Cool. I think it's Tower's turn.
Tower is gonna go ahead and do quickened healing.
Nice.
So that's a D6 plus proficiency. I heal up as an action, and due to the effects of fucking key fueled attack, I get to make a unarmed strike as a bonus action this turn, which I get to do with Fat Bottom Girl against the big boss man. I have disadvantaged on this attack though. So that's a 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit.
And he will deflect your spirit hand with his own blade.
Very fair. That will be Tower's turn.
What happens to that ball thing? Like when I broke out of it?
It gets destroyed, I think. Let me double check. Where is that? I'm almost positive. Yeah. On a success, the item is destroyed and the restrained creature is free. So it's garbage now. Metal.
Okay. This might be dumb, but I feel like I would try it. I want to try and grab the last ball off his belt.
Okay.
I don't know how that would work, but is that like sleight of hand? Or
I think so. I think it would have to be your action to try and slide it, basically use that as if to grab it from him without him being able to stop it.
Oh, of course I'm not that great at it. Is there something I have that can also if I'm reading okay, yeah, I'll try that. Aw, damn.
And he sees what you're doing and just kind of backsteps so that you can't get to it.
If I'm reading this correctly, I can still use this even though I didn't attack as an action?
Yeah. That's every turn.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Shit. Well, I'm often not. Right.
Sure,
now.
if you're,
sure.
And you're usually using your bonus action to do other stuff, I think, too. So.
Right.
Yeah,
so I will use that then. So as a so it's just my regular bite, though. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just usually those things like
attack,
you have to have already bit, So I was just making sure I was reading that.
It says special attack, so I assume that it's special. But unfortunately, your teeth clench around Blade, not doing damage to you, but he's blocking you from being able to actually physically bite him. Seems to be pretty handy with it.
All right.
It's almost like he's used it before. Aranoa?
I am going to... am I able to use Firebolt even though he's right by me? It's a ranged spell attack.
When you try to do ranged attacks in melee, they have disadvantage.
Okay, then.
Unless you have like appropriate feats that stop that sort of thing or whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Sticking to the spear. Oh man.
And he seems to have figured out some of your cadence as he uses his scimitar and dagger to parry your spears away.
Figured out my pattern.
And side kicks your steel defender out of the way so that it can't get to him either.
Oh, that pisses me off.
Flint.
All right, my bound ass is going to take the bonus action to negate the disadvantage. I'm going to try and shake his shin again. Shit.
All you catch is boot.
I was like, stop, in the name of the law. Damn it.
I am the law.
And that'll be a turn.
Sweet. Many, miny, no. How would that work? Yep, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna take dinner planned, and it was nice. It ain't too late, but for now, we tango. And he's gonna throw that ball right back at you, Shra.
You stop saying that.
That's right. He doesn't technically have something I can click for that. I have to manually figure out what it is. Plus. That will miss, and the ball will roll off behind you somewhere.
Yes.
Can't quite visibly see right away. Shit. What's he gonna do? He's
Nice
better
shot,
off
kid.
right
1
where
in a
he is.
million.
Can I tell if it has gone off at all, or does it have to actually hit?
Without being able to physically see it at this time,
Alright.
as it is a somewhat small object in a open room, can't quite tell. Right then, let's start with our dear friend Aranoa again. Disadvantage attacks. Eesh. I got a. These are disadvantage. 9, 7, 7. Those all miss. These ones are at advantage for Flint. I've got a. That's the wrong character. I'm sorry. It's at advantage. I've got a 22, 24, and a 12.
Two of
that's only
those
two of
sound
them.
like they hurt.
That will be 12 damage to you as you are
Oof.
beaten further. You can taste iron as your blood starts filling the spaces in your mouth and under your
Yeah.
eye.
Under your eye, huh?
Mm-hmm. And that will do it for the tower. It's your turn.
I'm gonna try to keep striking at this bloke with the arms of Fat Bottom Girl. Here's one attack. Here is the extra attack. And,
And he will continue to parry those.
yeah, I bet he will. Here's a bonus attack.
Once again, he will parry.
That's gonna be the whole of Tower's turn this round.
I'm sorry.
It's
It
just
looks
what
so
it is.
cool in my mind, though.
I know,
It looks so
like
goddamn cool.
it's
He's
awesome.
just
You're
sitting there
bound
like,
in a ball. Yes,
Yeah.
like literally,
Yeah.
and he's like meditating and healing while the arms are going. Yeah, it's neat.
And meanwhile, this
Yes.
dude's got his sword out, and he's like, "Fuck no!" And just like parrying that and beating up Shra,
Mhm.
trying to pokeball everybody. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been fun.
You know,
This round less effective. That's all.
that's all. Insert
Um,
Shra.
Yeah.
I wanna turn and see if I can see the ball.
Without actually putting effort into it.
I mean, would that take a
Like-
full action if I were?
Yeah, that's
It's
kind of
not
what I mean.
obvious.
Like you're trying to like, no, it's not obvious.
Mm,
He threw it to impact you, and he
Right.
missed you.
Yeah.
And it's how big is it? I think it's
Okay,
like 3 centimeters. It's like
I'll spend the action to just look for it, not like moving or I don't want to leave that the threat range though. Is that
okay. I'll take a
investigation
perception or
or
investigation
perception?
either. I'll do either. You tell me.
For investigation. Because I can do that frenzy thing again, so.
It does not appear to be anywhere in the open space that you can see around you.
Alright. Dang it. I really wanted to pick it up and throw it back at him.
I know.
Okay, but I will do the hungry jaw.
Okay, that will get through. As he's preoccupied with Tower's arms and your jaws clench around his right forearm, kind of shakes you off. He's looking sweaty.
That's it for me.
I figured. Aranoa?
And go ahead with that two-handed spear attack again. Oh, that's supposed to be me.
It's okay. Well, it's working out, even if it was supposed to be you. 91 damage. Oh, you hear him kind of throw up blood for a second, flashes against the table. He's still standing though.
Aye.
Okay, then Steel Defender's coming in for another round.
And he's so preoccupied with his own pain, he has no time to react to Steel Defender as he gets munched on the heels for even more damage. He's kind of propping himself with one hand on the table itself. Kind of looking over the battlefield, seeing what's going on. Is that everything?
Yep.
We still doing okay, guys?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
getting a little tired, but yeah, we're good. I figured we could get to the end of the battle at least, one way
Hopefully.
or another. Yeah, we'll see how long. Yeah.
Flint, it is your turn.
I'll bite his ankles off. I'm going to do the usual. I'm going to negate my my disadvantage and regret my position on the ground for another round.
The one? Is that what's happening there? Oh, because
Yeah,
you have to.
bonus
Yeah.
action.
You got to use the bonus
Yeah.
action. I get it. Okay. He's gonna the big bad looking dude. Well, that's don't read into that. He's
Oh, if this is the big bad. Oh man.
the hunter looking guy starts scanning around the room a little bit before he just kind of like grits his teeth and raises his sword to you, Shra. That is one of them is a 15. That's going to get through. That is 10 slashing damage. The boys. Okay. Disadvantage. Toggle. Thank you. One is that you roll double 18s, so I know that gets through. That is 4 slashing. That is a miss. Wrong one. And that is a miss. That was for Aranoa. Was that incorrect? Was that unclear?
Sorry, I didn't.
I'm so
catch
sorry. It was just 1 for 4 damage.
that. Okay.
And Flint, your guy is still there on you. These are at advantage. 23. 23. 18. Is that all of them?
That's going to be all of them.
15. That's a total 20 damage as he.
Oh!
Oh
no.
Wow.
Minus 20 damage.
You hear him start giggling. as
I've
he's
got
doing
some
it.
good news for you. I'm conscious. Somehow.
And that brings us back to Tower.
Just gonna keep striking out with these arms. Here comes a 1. Here comes 2. Here comes a
Hey!
no. It's not a hay. It's a
Oh, you're right.
disadvantage. It's
You're
not
right.
a hay
I'm
at
sorry.
all. It's
I got
fine.
excited for you, and that was wrong.
I'm gonna bonus action. There's the hay,
Mm-hmm.
and we are gonna try to make this one take me home tonight, and that's gonna blow my last key point.
Gone. Plus. That will unfortunately succeed for him.
Yeah.
And when I say unfortunate, I mean for you.
Yeah. 10 points of force damage is nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
No.
fine.
You can see him like getting kind of nervous as he's trying to read what's going on here and seeing how rough everyone looks.
That will end Tower's turn.
Then it is your turn, Charlotte.
Start with one of these. And follow up with one of these. Does he make the save?
No.
He gets the 3 psychic damage and disadvantage on next save.
Okay. And then this bite. Oh, there's that. Okay, and then this bite happens, and that will unfortunately miss. And yeah, he's not looking too hot. But neither are y'all. Is that the end of your turn?
Uh-huh.
Aranoa.
Alright, I'm gonna have Steel Defender go ahead of me this time. And try.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and then if that's the case, then I'll go ahead and get at
That'll
him.
do.
Get him with my spear. And I'm guessing he's still up, so I'll try again.
And now he's asleep.
Woo!
Ooh, slumps over the table.
These are
All
tough
right.
guys.
Yeah.
And I'll stay here for the moment.
But so
Sweet.
are we.
Mm-hmm.
Flint?
All right, in order to change things up just a hair, I'm actually going to lay on hands myself, assuming that I can indeed do such while I am bound and tied to myself.
I can't stop you.
It's going to be 15 points of healing,
Ooh.
bringing
Very
me to
nice.
16 points of health.
Well, we're all. Oh, I thought you were at 16 too, Tower. I was like, we're all at 16 there.
We're all close.
Sweet.
I don't think I have a proper bonus action to throw at this point. I think I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay. You see him pull. Nah. He's gonna dual grip his longsword. First strike coming at Shra for a 24.
Mm-hmm.
6 damage. Follows up with an 11. That's going to miss. Did you take the 6?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. We just got the 1 on Flint, and now he starts giggling more. More time to play.
Was that 1 damage?
What's that?
Sorry, how much damage?
No damage yet.
The words hurt him.
PTSD.
The words hurt.
Yeah.
One person left on you, Flint. Not 1 damage. Just 1 on you.
I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me. I've been rather flogged this evening.
Yeah. Here comes the attacks right now.
Raise an owlbear, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
They rolled a 15, a 24, and 17.
2 of those will hit.
Okay, and that's a total 11 damage. As he begins pummeling your face again.
I'm not dead yet.
We could keep this up all night.
I really can't. Can we wrap this up?
That's his doing. Tower 2.
Here it goes one more time. Everybody's feeling sublime. That's 1 attack. That is 2 attack. That's bonus action. It looks like 2 of those might get through.
Yes, 10 damage.
And that's gonna wrap it up for Tower. Haha. wrap it up.
He crumples.
Whoa!
Woo!
Still, that's Tower's turn. Yeah, it's Tower's still stuck.
And Tra, it's your turn.
I'll go up to this one, and I'll do the same combo I did before. Mind Sliver followed by a bite.
Mind Sliver, Intelligence. Okay, that is going to miss. I mean, not. Sorry.
He fails.
He
he does not.
No. Yeah, no. He does fail. I was from a different perspective and different things, looking at different. Just
Okay, so he gets the
but the bite
and,
will. Yeah, the bite will miss though.
and disadvantage on the next save.
That goes with the territory. We're good. Thank you for the reminder. And if that's the end of your turn, it will be Noah's turn.
Okay. I'll have Steel Defender move up to right here. And then I'm gonna move up to where Tower is and try to untangle or disarm whatever this thing is that's around Tower.
Okay, you can make a strength check.
Can I tinker at it instead?
Unfortunately, no.
Wait, Tower, have you tried this already though?
I have already
Yeah.
tried this, yes.
Okay. Well, I figure if you've already tried, then I'll give it a shot too, but I didn't want to be the first one since I'm not all that strong. Oops,
Sure.
that was
And-
supposed to be me.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
using
still
your numbers,
accurate.
right?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
unfortunately, you cannot get these bands off of Tower.
Okay.
I believe they are part of my body now.
Steel Defender will attack this guy up here.
Cool.
Yeah.
But he will
No.
do a little sidestep and not be hurt.
To the left.
As he's kind of standing over Flint and just using the back of his blade to beat his face in, laughing maniacally.
I'm sorry, what?
Uh,
He's beating his own face in?
No, he's beating Flint's
I
face.
Oh.
Pronouns, pal. Wow, nobody. Yeah, never mind. Well,
Anyway.
it's fine.
It will be Flint's turn.
Well, I ain't got much choice in it. I'm going to negate my disadvantage and try to stab the guy who's been bashing me in the goddamn kneecap. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
And smite.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Get
and
him.
even.
369.
Divine light coats the area of impact as he cries out in pain, and then laughter. There's always a wild card.
Still up.
You want
Yeah.
take you son of a bitch.
Racking your brain, trying to figure out why this guy is still up, you realize he hasn't really been getting much action this entire fight.
I beg to differ. My face begs to
Yeah,
differ.
well, he's getting the action for sure. He is knocked unconscious, and he is occupied with you, Flint. So first up,
We have a steel defender grant and disadvantage, right?
Yes.
which would make it normal, which means it's just this 24
Yeah.
for 7 damage.
And I'm out.
He's going to turn his attention to Shra. And that's a 21.
Mm.
And that is 8 damage.
So up.
And he gets his dagger against you as well.
Oh shit.
That is only a 6.
Ooh, thank
As he
God.
swipes at your belly area. That'll do it for him.
Tower uses a bonus action to pop open his kunai with chain arm and shoots a kunai at the end of a rope at this gentleman. I believe it should be at disadvantage. So it should be this 19. But should hit for
Okay.
this 5 piercing damage.
It sure will.
Gonna use its extra attack to try to pull this creature towards it. And so this is actually not a 14 to hit. This is a 14 versus a dex or strength save. Its choice.
Disadvantage.
It still is? How long does that last?
Well, my
your
turn
turn?
hasn't come up yet.
Okay. He's gonna go with this. And that will move him. How far does he move?
Just up to me. So essentially just past Flint, onto where the dead boss is.
Sure. Okay.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
I don't think that's how it works because I moved him, but
Yeah.
I don't exactly remember the rule.
Believe forced movement does not trigger attacks
Yeah.
of opportunity and the like.
But still, 12 damage. I mean, pretty
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah. And that's going to be it. It is now, the kunai is out of this creature. It's just standing there in front of me.
Great. Shrop.
I'm gonna take bonus action, second wind.
Ooh.
So... Oh. Okay, so I get 8 health back. That was disappointing. And then I guess I will send a mind sweat.
He will make that.
Well, nothing happens. That's it. I'll stay here.
Aranoa.
I'm going to go ahead and move over next to Flint and cast Cure Wounds, 2nd level. And then with my bonus action, Steel Defender is going to attack the guy.
Damn.
Rolling
Has
like
Steel
shit.
Defender hit at all today?
Yes.
Once.
Yes. Alrighty. Flint, you have some health, it looks like.
Alright, I gather my bearings after being out for a few seconds and more ankles. Oh, baby.
Way to ankles.
Yes.
10.
Do you have a spell slot to
14.
drop on it?
Do I need to? I don't think I need to.
Ah.
Oh, he ain't down.
Then I want to. Alright, so that's gonna be
Ooh,
2 radiant.
whoa.
Oh, that is a maximum on the last 2 dice.
Was there supposed to be 3 radiants here?
No. That I am now sad.
Yeah, me too.
Aw.
That's
Okay,
super
sorry.
It
sad.
gave me an extra set.
And the extra set was the good one.
this fucking mouse.
But still, like, how much damage was this? Like,
Level going
yeah.
on, awesome. Regardless,
This is like 40
14,
damage.
24.
Yeah, no,
Hold
this
on.
is ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure it's
This
the 40
is-
damage
this is
strike.
what
Yeah,
all
it's 40.
true paladins strive for.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
40 damage ankle at his ankles.
God,
Ooh.
I love it when a slash comes together. This is what the rogue pally is about. This is what the rogue pally is about.
Very true. Yeah, negating that disadvantage and then critting and then hitting that divine on top of it with the
and
snake.
getting sneak.
Yeah.
Fuck your
I
shit. Found
cannot
my critical.
fucking believe
No.
it.
He's got like 2 HP.
You are
left, right?
kidding me.
Whoa.
These
didn't
guys
kill
have been so fucking tough.
I didn't kill him.
No, this fight has been super satisfying in a lot of
Blood
ways.
sprays
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
the floor as he cries out into the night air. Ah!
Strangely enough, blood
his
does not
teeth.
go flying out of him.
Okay,
It
okay,
does not.
fair enough.
The psychic damage, at least, does not leave a mark.
In his mind, it does.
Oh yeah.
This guy's out cold. This guy's turn. He's still alive, but he's barely breathing.
That made me think of which Adams Family where they're doing the play and the blood is
He
spraying all
will
over.
be popping a whiskey bottle.
Oh,
As a
you
bonus
son of a
action.
bitch.
Cheeky motherfucker.
That's
Wow.
brilliant. I love it. That's that Pokemon battle bullshit that you're like, they just used a full restore in the Pokemon League. It's fine.
Like the son of a bitch just got out of beeping strats.
He is going to
Red bar motherfucker.
disengage and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And kind of crouch over there, feral. Tower. Right? That's just a one-time grab, right? He's not like stuck with your blade or something.
What? No, what? No, oh, what, the kunai thing?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's why I said at the end of the turn, the kunai's out of him, we're good to go.
Did
Okay.
Aaron Noah and him not get?
No, he disengaged.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
That being said, he is still within 20 feet of me, so I do have the ability to still try to attack with this kunai. Still a disadvantage, so with the 11.
You get a chair.
And unfortunately, it's no. I can leave it extended, and I can still extra attack with my magical martial arm. Still with the 10. That comes back automatically.
You smash a plate.
Cool. Yeah. But that kunai, that rope is still extended for whatever that's worth, kind of at his feet. And that's in the end of Tower's turn.
Shra.
Actually, no, it's not. Sorry. Bonus action, because I attacked, I can retrieve it with my bonus action. We're good.
Okay.
That's it.
15. Can we walk across these pits, or we have to go completely around, like the border?
The contents of the pit are
20.
wood and fire.
Oh, never mind. I can get around it. Anyways. Okay. So, I'm gonna action surge. So I get 2 actions and a bonus action. So, I'm gonna do a... Let me make sure. Wait, I guess I didn't have to. None of them specify regular 1 additional action. Yeah, none of them actually specify the attack. Why did I think that they did? Oh, because that's Hungry Jaws. God, No, neither of them specify that. That's weird. I swear that it used to say, like, you have to take a specific attack action for this to work. So I guess I didn't have to move up. But I'm just going to throw 3 bites at him.
2 of those will get through. 6 and 8. He is now missing his right arm,
And blood is spraying everywhere.
and he is gone.
Hooray!
I would like to look for that ball.
Okay, as you start crawling around, go ahead and make an investigation.
As Shraw's looking. Well,
Damn.
no. Okay.
You can't seem to find it. However, the doors of this saloon burst open as
Oh
a
god.
foot kicks through, and you see what you would recognize from before as the sheriff of this town and 2 deputies aiming guns in the vicinity. Nobody fucking move!
Fat
That's where we're
bottom
gonna
girl
leave it.
puts her hands in the air. And yeah,
Is this what it's like to be on the other side of this encounter? Oh, God. Like, this is
Let
literally,
me just go ahead and
literally my
say
encounter this morning.
this.
that was a very fun encounter.
Yes.
With slightly
Yeah.
more grappled conditions.
We certainly got our use of rope, but
Mhm.
yeah. They burst in as you're looking around for that bauble and can't seem to find it. Guns drawn at everyone who's still standing. That's where we'll leave this adventure for now.
Brilliant.
Congratulations, you've defeated your first gym leader.
It's funny they were using Pokeballs on Critical Role in the most recent episode as well.
I guess they did, didn't they?
Not the same kind of Pokeball though. Like
No.
their Pokeball was like an Autoluke's Resilient Sphere Pokeball, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Which also is why I definitely didn't do that. Because like then I'll just be like copy and pasting something. But like no, these they could have used ropes. I thought it'd be more fun.
No,
And it was.
Yeah, this was super fun.
Yeah.
And like crazily 100% optional, which was super fun. I mean, most things are, but you know what I mean. Like I didn't really.
We could have
plan
gone to that
go
dinner.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have gone to that dinner exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Good shit. And I'm going to turn off this recording
good
now.
times. Interested to find out where this goes personally.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.